nigga. I'm getting money in all ways. List of niggas hating on me long as a hallway. Sitting roll the best gas, what can a nigga say? Angels in the outfield making a double play. Sell a nigga 2 zones, shit, that's a double play. I'm only talking trees, nigga, peep on my wordplay. If I get it on God's day, I re-up on Thursday. Coming from my squad, probably turn to your worst day. Get 'em glitch, I manifested the flow. I got it laminated, put it in a safe. In my safe, niggas could never break it. I can really rap, my nigga, I could've really made it. Nowadays I drop dope shit, niggas be devastated. I'm coming for you niggas left and right. Was in the rear view, now you herald at the light. I'm the Grim Reaper in new sneakers, my flow fever. We can cut to the chase, nigga, meat cleaver.
Nighttime to the sky, then I light my L. Around our way, we know what it's like in hell. From the app, the main street, Libra with the scale. Trill shit, fly with your bird, penny in the well. We been hated, celebrated, so they know it's well. The cookout, another one took out, life is real. The glitch, let us stack, sick flow, know it's hell. Nighttime to light another
Next one up to bat sick is a hit machine. Haters in the outfield shit. All I see is green. Doing numbers, seeing stats on this big ass screen. Of course, King L's working on this hook thing. We started in the game, the piece next to the queen. We got the game stitched up right above the scenes. On time with delivery. Every time we speak, yo, get the message on Zoom. Wait till we log on teams. Glitch vision guaranteed. Get the fog off these. Running too fast on the tracks, gotta jog on these. We waiting on talk speaks to pass the talk screen. Then we gon' need more security than a lock screen. Since a black team, I've been like a black king. Been in my bag, that's a lot of unpacking. I say it's all up to the pen, you call it bragging. The real street stimulus package is unwrapping.
Nighttime to the sky, then I light my L. Around our way, we know what it's like in hell. From the app, the main street, Libra with the scale. Trill shit, fly with your bird, penny in the well. We been hated, celebrated, so they know it's well. The cookout, another one took out, life is real. The glitch, let us stack, sick flow, know it's hell. E&E, lifetime to light another L.
Stacks with the facts, known to always keep it gully. I rock the Polo Parker with the matching Polo Scully. 2020, it's been the year of the takeover. We drop consecutive hits, you niggas can't hold us. 2021 Kingdom Hood getting established. E&E, we about to spread across the global atlas. The smart grid is now here, we gotta face that. Facial recognition, recognizing your face taps. Time is the essence, ain't got no time to waste that. E&E, no competition, can't replace that. Blitz the guarantee, guarantees upper echelon. He up and smoke on you niggas, he something like Saddam. Lost is the sickness, infected shit like he corona. We made dreams come true, top of the list performance. Me and Els, we told chicks, we pulling up on you. Silenced all the land, Summer Street, we bless you too.
Nighttime to the sky, then I light my L. Around our way, we know what it's like in hell. From the app, the main street, Libra with the scale. Trill shit, fly with your bird, penny in the well. We been hated, celebrated, so they know it's well. The cookout, another one took out, life is real. The glitch, let us stack, sick flow, know it's hell. E&E, lifetime to light another L.
Yeah. What up? Y'all already know what it is, man. It's the man about town, Virgil, aka Stats with the Facts. You did. Thanks everybody for coming out tonight. Y'all know we about to get straight to it. Y'all just listened to an E&E classic banger on the album, The Stimulus Package Volume 1. I'm about to put that link in the chat right now. Just in case, I'm just breathing like this. I ran out to my car real quick. You know what I'm talking about? This is an album that y'all want to go get right here. You did? OG, what it do, man? King L's in the building. What's good? Let me drop that link for y'all, man. You know what I'm talking about? Where my brother Glitch Guarantee at. I just got off the phone with him not too long ago. Excuse me, y'all. I just ran out to the car real quick. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to go ahead and drop the link for that album, right? Y'all go get that on stream. I said stream. Y'all go get Glitch Guarantee in the building. Was good. I just dropped the link. OG, what it do, man? You already know what it is, man. Last night's show was fire. You hear me? Last night's show was classic.
You hear me? That's gonna go down in the archives right there, man. I'm putting the thing in the chat right now. Need to drop that volume 2, man. You know what I'm talking about? What's good with y'all, man? You know what I'm talking about? My man Grit said he couldn't wait to get up on this show, boy. He been waiting for this one. Oh man, Red Pill Rod. That's what he need to change his day. He need to change his day to Red Pill Rod. Listen, y'all go download that album right now, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all go download that album right now, the Stimulus Package classic album. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait till L come in. Glitch, he said he's gonna be in about 7:15. So just go out there, hang out in the queue. I'm gonna bring both of y'all up in about 9 minutes. And y'all know we're gonna get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to drink your water. Right? Don't forget to drink your water. You know what I'm talking about? Get y'all's asses in that damn gym, man. Anyway, how everybody doing today, man? Y'all know what it is, man. A Real Talk Podcast. It's your host, Chief Cook and Bottle Washer, Virgil Berry, a.k.a. Stats with the Facts. I got my brother, Glister Guarantee, and my main brother, you know what I'm talking about, my main, King L's in the building. He should be coming in pretty in this time, in the next few seconds, and we're going to get straight to it, man. How did y'all like last night's show? All right? Did y'all like last night's show? You know what I'm talking about? Did y'all like how I took y'all on that trip, took y'all on a journey in the mind of Stacks, man? You feel me, man? I had a lot of experiences in my life, man, and a lot of them are the type of experiences that most people, if they have similar experiences, they probably won't feel comfortable talking about it because of what they may fear, what other people may think about them after they reveal or convey the information to them. I got rid of that a long time ago. You hear me? I talk about things with ease. You feel me? Last night's show was fire, wasn't it, OG? You feel me? Last night's show was fire. Hey, Glitch, hey, I see y'all. Just fall back for a few seconds. I'm going to bring y'all up in 7 minutes exactly. You hear me? Yeah, man. You know what I'm talking about? Last night's show was fire, man. You feel me? Shalom Girl came and blessed her with her presence. I haven't gotten an email from her yet, but Shalom Girl, if you out there tapping in and watching and all of that, whatever, right? If you doing all of that, you know what I'm talking about? Like I say, you can get in contact with me through Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind putting my number out, but I don't want to put my number on there, you know what I'm saying, and have all type of weird people calling me because you know how weirdos in the internet is weird. I don't want any weirdos calling my phone late at night asking me stupid stuff or doing creepy, weird, freaky stuff. So, you know what I'm saying, Shalom Girl, if you tapping in, man, go ahead and go to my About section and go to the Facebook, man, and you know, or Instagram, and hit me up on Instagram or Facebook. You know what I'm talking about? Last night's show was fire. If y'all missed out last night, y'all missed out last night. You hear me? The show was fire last night. Wasn't it, OG, man? You feel me? I told y'all, man, listen. Confirmation of the information is always a beautiful thing, man. That way, you know what I'm saying, when it come out like that, you know what I'm saying, it kind of vindicates you, and it kind of brings validity to what you say when y'all hear other people say it, other people from completely different walks of life, you know what I'm saying, but actually from same walks of life, because we all have been through our respective trauma. You hear me? So shout out to Shalom Girl for blessing us with her presence last night. I'm pretty sure whenever if the Most High brought us together to meet like that last night, it's going to happen again. And when we get time is right, she's going to come on the show and we're going to do that thing for real. Because I got some questions for our sister Shalom Girl. Serious questions for her. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling y'all, don't allow y'all subscriber count. Don't allow your video view. Don't allow that stuff to manipulate your perception of your success of your page on YouTube. Because I'm telling you right now, the amount of emails I get, the people who support me that don't comment, that send me emails, let me tell y'all something, man. Them numbers they be lying about them numbers, man. I'm telling you, man. Anyway, tap in, walk with us, subscribe to the page, get them subscribers past that 500 mark so we can sell on to the 1,000 and then beyond. You feel what I'm saying, man? Tap in, walk with us. I'm bringing my brother Els and my brother Glitch up right now. E&E, what it do, man? We in the building, man.
What up? What up?
What up?
Yeah, man. Last night's show was fire, y'all, man. I don't know if y'all remember, Glitch. I think you tapped in that day too. Glitch. Remember when I did the show on full spectrum dominance? I was breaking down the interplanetary corporate conglomerate and how the super soldier program is involved with the military. Yes, and I told y'all about solar warring and all of that stuff.
Yes, sir. I remember. Yeah.
Now, y'all remember when I showed y'all the video of the white lady who was telling us the story when she used to babysit all these kids for powerful people, and one of the kids was Elon Musk, and he opened up a portal with some artifacts he was playing with and tried to sacrifice her to the reptilian demon entities that was in that other dimension. Y'all remember that?
I remember the Elon Musk. I don't remember the
Okay, so what I'm saying is the ladies who video I showed y'all on that episode that night, she came in on the chat last night.
See, I ain't even watched the one from last night yet.
No, that's all good. You know what I'm saying? You can go back and watch the replay. But if y'all remember, I'm about to bring the video up right now. You know what I'm saying? If y'all remember when I did this video, I was telling y'all about full spectrum dominance, right? You know what I'm saying? About how they got all these contingency plans to, basically bring us under military occupancy. But really, it's all about full spectrum dominance. And then getting control of the planet, and then getting control of the solar system, and then getting control of the sun. These people want to take control of everything. You know what I'm talking about? But when I was telling y'all about full spectrum dominance is the term that they came up with to achieve this. Full spectrum dominance is a war strategy used in the SDI, or the Strategic Defense Initiative, or what we know, some of y'all may know as the Star Wars program, right? It's the episode right here. I'm going to bring it up on the screen.
Can't get rid of me. Still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers. It's all comes to Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out,
oh no, matter of fact, it wasn't this one. My bad. It wasn't full spectrum dominance. It was when I did the episode on why I don't trust Elon Musk. Y'all remember that?
Yep.
I did the whole live stream where I was talking about why I don't trust Elon Musk, and this lady right here, I showed y'all her video, and she was telling the story to this guy right here about how when she used to babysit all them little famous kids and famous people, and she didn't know them, but when she seen them on the TV, she's like, oh, I used to babysit them when I was a kid, because she was involved with SRA, so was her parents. Lance Parker would do, and when I showed y'all this video, when she was telling the story of when she babysitted Elon Musk when he was a kid, and he was playing with some artifacts, you know, talking about opening up a portal, man, and try to sacrifice her ass to them damn demons.
Probably didn't need a young teenager around to take care of. So auctioning off and getting the money, being someone who is pursuant of money, obviously having multiple houses.
That's crazy. That's crazy, deformed pretty boy.
So,
right.
Where do I thought it was a bug or in the window or something, a bug, or he's pointing. And I got right down there with him. His eyes were black.
See?
His eyes were black.
That lady right there came on the show right last night. You feel me? She just was in the comment section. I'm looking at her name. I'm like, hold on. Shalom, girl. I'm like, whoa. I said, aren't you the lady who made the video about Elon Musk and all of that? She was like, I knew I recognized that name, man. So she came through last night, and then, we about to put something together. So, it's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm talking about?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Y'all understand how powerful that was? This lady used to babysit Elon Musk when he was a child.
Wow.
He's arguably the most wealthiest man on the planet right now. Right? So, I'm talking about, man, yeah, man, we got a lot of things in the works, but we're going to take that off the screen because tonight, it's all about E&E. You know what I'm saying? King Els, my man Glitch the Guarantee, and me, Stacks with the Facts. You hear me, man? You know what I'm talking about, man? Hey, I just went to my man Paul Taylor's business today, black-owned business. You know what I'm talking about, man? And Mr. P's Wings, and I'm telling you right now, man, no cap, as y'all say. Hey, that was some of the best fried chicken I ever ate in my life, man. You hear me? Y'all go chop in with Mr. P's Wings over there on Hudson and Joyce, man. Y'all can't miss it. It's the big red and black bill. You can't miss it, man. Listen, that's some of the best chicken I ever tasted, man. Serious business. Real talk. I was surprised. You hear me? How much that chicken slapped. You know what I'm talking about, man? Go over there and support my brethren, man. We supporting black-owned businesses, man. And that's definitely one worth going to support. And he definitely is going to be on the show. You did hear coming up shortly. You know what I'm saying? This Wednesday, we're going to be at Creole to Go. You know what I'm talking about? Interviewing my sister, John VA. You hear me? So we got that going on for sure.
Was you going up there to do that interview?
Yeah, I'm going up there to the restaurant.
Which one you going to?
The one downtown.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all know we're going to do it big, man.
Man, I told you I had that bourbon chicken bowl. I ate on that shit for 2 days in a row. When they gave it to me, you know how, like, you look at the shit, it was so heavy, y'all. It was heavy, and it was mostly all chicken. Like, I mean, they gave me, I low-key was kind of upset because I wanted more rice because I got the spicy rice. I'm going to have to try the regular rice, but the spicy rice with that bourbon chicken, y'all, was fucking beautiful. And they wasn't shy on the portion, so make sure you take your appetite when you go there, too. You know, and it was only $12. I got that with the fried okra. And they put that seasoning that they got, because they sell their own seasoning too. So if y'all go to the website, y'all can order the seasoning. And the seasoning was fucking great on the okra. And I normally don't put that much, like, no seasoning on my okra like that, just seasoning salt. But that was a nice blend of seasoning. And they give you that sauce. What was that sauce they gave you, bro?
I don't know, but it be slapping, man.
Whatever that sauce they had, because I didn't know it was for my okra. I'm like, oh shit, open up the bag and I dipped the okra in that motherfucker. I don't even know what kind of sauce it was, y'all, but it was a white sauce. But it wasn't tartar sauce. I know it wasn't.
I don't know what. I know exactly what sauce you talk. I don't know what that sauce. You have to ask. I'm gonna ask John VA about it though. But it's slapped.
Yeah, it was definitely a beautiful thing, though. Yeah,
it's like her own version, her own remoulade she make or something, man. It's slap.
Yeah, but whatever it was definitely hitting with the okra.
Now the sauce I'm gonna ask her about. If y'all go to Creole to Go at East Market, she got the egg rolls. She do the jambalaya egg rolls. She do the chicken gumbo. egg rolls, and I think she do the shrimp etouffee egg rolls.
Oh, that sound like that'd be. Oh.
Bruh, she got this sauce that, oh my God, I can't even describe it, man. It's like a miniature Mardi Gras in your mouth. Pause. A flavor.
And she also got the ice cream shop, y'all, too. Y'all
Oh
coming.
yeah, she got the ice cream shop, and she about to get the full service bar popping in there too. So when we want to go in there on that late night side, on the grown and sexy side, you'll talk about you go get you a little Creole plate and how you want them drinks. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I gotta talk to her about that. We need them big jumbo size because that's what more places need to do. Bring them fish bowl, special type drinks, man. I rock with those. Fly
Right.
614 the building. What up, Lance Parker, OG. Oh, my homies in the building tonight.
My man Fly Town, what's good with you, bro?
What's good, everybody in the chat?
You already know, man. It's me, Stacks with the Facts. We got my brother King Els, and we got Glitch the Guarantee in the building, man. Tonight's show, this is E&E Tuesdays, y'all. So, it's E&E in the building. 3-6 of E&E. I ain't seen my man Tox Beats in the comment section in a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully the brother all right, but he probably working or something like that. So, I ain't tripping. But, I was talking about
last week. He good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. I'm pretty sure he is. But, I just got to talk my little shit. Though. You know what I'm talking about? I got to talk my little shit. But we got my brother Glitch the Guarantee in the building, my brother King Els. And tonight's episode is inspired by my brother Glitch the Guarantee. Now, I just looked on your Facebook page. Did you erase that post or something? You freezing up over there, Glitch. I don't know if it's the computer or you just standing still or what's going on.
I don't know what happened. It just froze. Like
I was looking for that post on your page and I didn't see it.
What post?
The post you made when you was like something about the chicks chasing after us or some shit like we want us to chase after us. We want them to chase after us or some shit like that.
Oh, I don't know. Shit. I mean, unless they
I'm just
took
saying,
it
I
down.
just looked on your page, bro, and I didn't see it on there.
Yeah, I don't delete nothing off of there.
So I don't know what that's all about. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
You already know OG in the building, man. It's my brother, man, tapping in with us, man. Last night was fire, man. Last night was fire. You hear me? It's just crazy that she pulled up like that. You know what I'm talking about? That's some real talk. That's why I say you never know who's watching. You never know who's listening, man. You just never know. You just never know. You never know who's subscribed to you, too. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me try to find this one thing. He said y'all nasty on this thing. They said female nigga red pill Rob, man.
Oh shit, yeah. Shit.
Right?
You gotta be able to see. The thing is, man, we gotta have these discussions. I mean, I know people want to get away from them, and it's a healthy way of having certain kind of discussions. And I hope that some women come through tonight and come up here on the panel tonight for the show, because I would like to hear some women point of view from what we're gonna dive into tonight, because it's gonna be one of those. We ain't here to. What we do here on A Real Talk is we give it to you from both sides. So not only are we speaking to the women, but we speak to the men too. More than often. Like y'all, I know y'all's giving Virgil a little bad rap, beating him up on Facebook for a second, but I'm like, he talked to niggas more than women. Like more than shit he say. The thing is, when you talk to women, the emotions come out.
Yeah.
People are easily able to, all come together, group together when they emotionally charged.
Hey, L, your mic is doing that staticky thing. That it ain't did that in a minute, but it's doing it now.
Because I'm on this iPad. Every time Apple products is shot, bro, it goes to shit.
And y'all swear them iPhones is the truth, and they are shit.
Man, when I use my computer, when I use my phone, the last couple weeks I've been using my phone, been perfect. But I like to keep my chat up on my phone. Like, because people call sometimes, so I don't want to be interrupted. And it's a Tuesday where it's getting warm outside, so, But, yeah, man, it's discussions that need to be had because people need to understand and hear it from both sides. And I think what the issue is with a lot of people, they feel like they don't need to get any game as per se. You know, and when people think of game, they think of games like
Playing games, running
playing games.
game,
Yeah,
like
shit like
lying, manipulation.
yeah. But if you got real game, you compete that. But you only get that when you observe and get that from other people and other experiences that you live through. And a lot of people try to skip the steps to happiness. And, you know, more times than not, you're going to fall short when you do that. You know, there's no skipping any steps when it comes to the relationship shit. You know, when it comes to the chase, as we would call, the chase, the game has changed, but it still remains the same. You know, the players come and go, but the game is always going to remain the same. So when we talk about the chase, nowadays, yeah, okay, you still got your thirst balls. I seen some posts floating around today talking about dudes wanting to fly. A girl that ain't even in a relationship talking about, you could come and live with me by the coast to the beach and blah, blah, and selling all these dreams, which may be true. It may be something that a man will do because men will do a lot of shit for pussy. You know, the power of the pussy is a real thing. Let's not get that confused.
It most certainly is.
But the difference is when you're dealing with polished individuals, they don't move like that. So if you have those type of offers, now you got to ask yourself, okay, if I never really gave this man no real access to me as a person to know who I am, and he's offering this, why?
That's called a
Simple.
cornball.
Exactly. And I seen women saluting it too on the page, like, oh, I see you ready to make that jump. And there's people we know.
But that's
Somebody
what
that,
women do, because women, and not
yeah,
all women, but
you can't
women
do
are
that.
delusional at times.
Look, I'm gonna tell it like this: when dudes is doing that, they just trying to. Hey, it's only gonna last for so long. You know, you might be happy, you might get that honeymoon phase, but if I'm playing the odds, that 1 in a million chance that it's gonna click off of something like that,
This nigga, oh, geez, stupid.
I'm not doing that.
Nah, but you know what I'm saying? That's something we did when we was young boys. You know what I'm saying? We was young boys. We used to chase after bras. You know what I'm saying? We call it chasing skirts, chasing cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Getting at the batches. You know what I'm talking about? Or whatever you want to call it, man.
Yeah,
We was
whatever you.
young boy. Even then, we was younger men. You know what I'm talking about? It was all. But now that we at the age to where we at now, niggas is 35 plus, 40 plus. Like, if you out here still chasing after cheeks, because that's what it is after this, just you chasing after some pussy. Let's just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? If you still chasing pussy at 35 plus, you need to go slap yourself several times, man.
Yeah, chase that. See, this is what my pops used to always tell me: you chase money, and women will chase you.
Hey, but you don't ever forget what Kiss said though back in the day. As soon as you chase the money, that's when it start running.
Yeah, but if you ain't at least trying to run for it, you don't want to sit stagnant. So to me, that line is more about stay moving though, because yeah, as soon as you start, so when we say chase money, you gotta hustle to get that shit. That's where I feel like the focus should be more on your businesses, your ventures, your
Right.
stack. When you single, you know, even if you in a relationship, I mean, the difference in a relationship is y'all supposed to do it together, you know, and build together. But when you by yourself, especially, you should be chasing that money more than anything. That should be your focus. Building who you are, brand being marketable, or whatever it is, getting your money, focus on building your money. You focus on that, and the more money you get, the more powerful you become in your ways. Trust me, they're going to start chasing you.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And that's one thing I want to say to the young brothers out there, man, that's listening, man. Listen. Shout out to my brother John Jay, man. Focus on building your kingdom. You hear me?
Yeah.
Listen, just like L said, the braw's gonna come, man. Because you can lose money chasing bitches, but you will never lose bitches chasing money. You hear me, man? You know what I'm
Never.
saying?
And I seen ugly ass niggas, the ugliest niggas with some of the baddest women.
And I'm gonna say from personal experience, man, it's better to focus on that, man. These bras is a dime a dozen. They outnumber us, especially in cities like Columbus, Ohio, like 3 to 5. I'm talking about when you get your stuff. I ain't even talking about super balling out of control. I'm just talking about moderately decent. You got your own spot. Your credit is decent. You got a vehicle or two. You got your own home, or you rent a nice spot. You work where you got whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? You just got your stuff taken care of. You went in right there. I'm talking about doing what on the average what most people are doing. I'm not even talking about super outlandish, balling out of control type stuff. I'm talking about just regular stuff. You a champ out here. So don't ever let nobody make you feel bad from your 9 to 5 or your 40 or 50K a year. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever let none of these chicks try to shame you into making you think or feel like what you doing ain't enough, because half of these bras is terrible. Straight terrible.
Just stay moving morally right, man. That's all I can say. Keep your morals intact. Follow your heart, man. And that's another thing. A lot of y'all be getting emotionally distraught.
So what you want to don't do, listen, what you not want to ever do is follow your heart. No. The heart is deceitful above all things. Who could know it?
It is. Right? Don't move emotionally
with your heart in it. Always make moves with your mind, what you think. Don't ever make moves based off of how you feel. Because if you do things from the heart, you're doing things based off of how you feel. And I can tell you from experience, you're going to fail. Every trip.
Very, very rarely works out. Very, very rarely. And if it does, it's more based off of luck. You don't want to move off of luck. You want to move moving off the odds. You want the odds to be with you, not against you when you make moves like that. A lot of niggas just be shooting in the dark. Like, and women too. Like, I'm not even going to just label because y'all women, man, y'all be
Mike doing that again. I suggest you switch back to however you had it, L, because that's really terrible, bro.
That's some bullshit.
Nah. Yeah, that's terrible. The sound that sound is like it just don't come through conducive over the string. You know what I mean?
Let me switch over.
Exactly. Think with your brain, not with your heart. As men, we cannot allow ourselves to become emotional. I have to say this constantly. Not saying as men we're not supposed to express our emotions in a healthy way. Of course we are. I would never tell another man or a young brother that. Not saying that we're not supposed to be able to identify our emotions when we feel them, right? But one thing for sure, two things for certain, what we never, ever, ever as a man is supposed to do is allow ourselves to become emotional. That's what we're never supposed to do. Men never make decisions based off of how they feel. Ever.
And really nobody.
Never. You understand? Women make decisions based off of how they feel, not men. And you as a man, when you make decisions based off of how you feel, you just emasculate yourself to that of a woman. So, to all y'all young brothers out there who might have heard something other than that, somebody sat up there and told you a lie. All right?
And I'm gonna need y'all to be accountable too. Like we talking to the men right now, but the women, y'all gotta be. This is where I tell y'all can learn from what men are talking about. This is where you get game. Is when you learn from conversations like these, and you can flip it into your favor. That's when you really applying that knowledge. That's the difference between just somebody telling you something and you gaining wisdom from it. And you may not even agree with it, but if you see the truth in it, then you got to at least put it in the back of your mind. So when it do pop up, you can see the signs. I'm gonna talk.
All right, let's listen to this real quick. Let me see what y'all say about this, man. Let's see what y'all got to say about this, man.
So Michelle Fiery says, do high-value men want women
women to chase them. All men want women to chase them, right? Just like women.
No, the hell we don't. No, the hell we don't. Now, let me just say something before I let y'all listen to this. This is a white boy, a young white boy, right? Now, Brownie, what's good with you, baby? Now, listen here, right? I ain't got nothing against white people, man. I love everybody, man. You know, whatever, right? So don't, you know, y'all try, a lot of people be trying to hit that race card. That stuff don't fly over here. Everybody gets blazed over here. Black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian, blade, whatever the hell you is, you going to get blazed and roasted when you say something contrary and something stupid out your mouth, right? No matter who you are, right? So y'all can keep that for them dudes who be on that race here, right? This silly looking white boy right here, young looking white boy, he has no experience in life whatsoever. He don't look like he got know anything about getting cheeks, nothing. And that's what I be talking about. It ain't just you dudes out there. It ain't just you black dudes out there talking about these bras like y'all know what y'all talking about. It's a lot of you goofy ass white dudes out there talking about these bras like y'all know what y'all talking about too, and y'all don't have a clue. Shut the hell up. Talking about some man. I don't know one real one who want a bitch to chase after him. I don't want no broad chasing after me. You hear me? I done had that experience, and let me tell you, it ain't nothing player about it. Let's finish listening to the young boy, the young white boy.
Fiery says, do high-value men want women to chase?
And that term high-value men, man, right? That term is so vague, and I'm damn near tired of hearing it because all y'all talking about some high-value men, man. How much money you make doesn't determine your value as a man or being high value. It determine you being high earning, but just because you are high earning, man, don't mean you are high value, man. You did. I know a lot of dudes who get money and they straight suckers, straight busters.
That's
don't
what we
know
talk
how to even fucking change a goddamn tire on the car.
That's when them dudes gotta leave with money. I'll fly you out. I'll buy you this. I'll get you that. And what's crazy, a lot of them cats don't even got to do that. But, you know, I guess that make them feel like they more in control.
Well, that's different, though, Brownie. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to let all three of us answer this. Brownie just asked this question. I'm going to go, then we're going to pass it to you, then we're going to let Glitch answer last, right?
Right.
What if I really like you? This is what Brownie's saying, talking about should a woman chase a dude or whatever, or would I want a woman to chase me and she said, what if I really like you? Listen here, Mom. I'm gonna tell you it's like this, man. I speak for most men, because most real ones anyway. If you like us, just tell us. Don't do that little silly, little childish stuff like when we was in high school and middle school. You know, writing the little letters and doing the little thing like that. Do you like me? All that crazy stuff, acting all mean or acting silly. No. If you like a man, if you are attracted to a man, the best thing for you to do to a man is tell him. Not none of that fuckery, you know. Y'all know how y'all be doing, how y'all girls be. She's playing hard to get because she likes me. She likes me. Look at my man. That's a lot of y'all girls playing hard to get. And that's why High Five made that song, man. Because y'all be playing hard to get. Grown as hell. Listen, if you like a brother, pull tight on that brother and say, hey, man, you know what? I think you a hell of a guy. Right? Oh, we got Micaiah Shepherd from Jasper, Georgia.
What's good?
I bet you that girl, Micaiah Shepherd, probably thicker than a motherfucker. You hear me, man? She sound like she thick as hell, man. What's up with you, Micaiah? Welcome to the chat, baby. You know what I'm talking about? But Brownie, no. Don't chase me. You come and holler at me. If you like me, you let me know. You can call me, email me, text me. You know, hey, man, you know what, Virgil, man? You know what, man? I think you a very handsome, charismatic, magnetic guy. You know what I'm talking about? I would really like to get to know you a little bit better, man. How about it's that simple. You ain't got to say all that bullshit, because when you really like a dude, we know when you really like us.
Sometimes.
Most of the time. If you a real one, you know.
A lot
right?
of times.
And sometimes, see, like you said earlier, they put up that playing games, and you know what I mean. And the thing is, not even be pursuing.
And with all the extras, okay, so let me do this. Okay, L, now you go ahead and answer that question. And we're going to pass it to Glitch.
Nah, I totally agree with what you said because at the end of the day, the ones that I respected the most, you know, me being a DJ for them years, it really showed me the difference in women that knew what they wanted. And I ain't gonna lie, they used to turn me on. They come up to that DJ booth and they say, like, hey, whatever, you know what I mean? And to me, that was better than like the shy ones that send somebody up or something and all that. Like, I might still holler, but to me, it just wasn't as, you know, I like people that come and tell me how they feel. Like you said, I want to be the right. For one, it's going to waste of time.
Right.
Both sides, you know, because men do the same thing.
Right.
Y'all dudes can learn from this too, because a lot of y'all dudes is kind of like, trust me, I done had to coach cats at work. Like,
man, listen, you niggas are terrible.
Why do you keep telling me? Like, I don't want to hear about this all day, bro. Go holler. And then I'll make, like, y'all know how we do. Like, shit. We used to play, see, this is the thing. We grew up in the era where we used to play this game called Point and Holler. So when you go to the mall, you
Point and holler, man.
go to wherever, like, I remember, man, Court and me and John, you know, that was what you had to do. If they pointed to somebody, you either had to go holler or you had to give everybody $1. And at the end of the day, the game was, you know, if you got the number, you get money. And it was like a betting game that we would do as kids. So it built your confidence because you're going to get some no's, but it builds your confidence to go talk to women. Now, a lot of y'all sit behind these keyboards, y'all sit behind screens, is internet dating, is I don't even know this person, but I think I like him. Like, let me tell you, back in the day, you had to talk. We had to get on the phone. You
actually talk, like.
Yes.
So my main thing I'll say for this, just to kind of just put the answer out in my way is like Virg said, you just gotta say what you feel. And what's gonna happen, for one, you're gonna waste less time, and the dude gonna let you know kind of by the way his reaction reacts. So that way, now you ain't got to waste time. So now you know, oh, he may not be. And let me also say this: don't jump to the gun, because sometimes some guys don't know how to handle it.
That's a fact.
You know, but if you tell somebody how you feel, you put your heart out there. I ain't saying just go off of your heart. Now let's make a real decision. Now, is this person really worth you liking them? Like, we got to also check these boxes before we get there, because it's a lot of food.
That's a fact.
So the only way you should, like, I ain't telling nobody how they should like or how they should feel, but you should build a connection first, like whether it's through a genuine friendship or, you know, maybe I know that's how work relationships always pop up, because you're always around somebody. Like, you got to actually be around somebody, because you could like somebody's internet persona, but they may be totally different offline than they are online. So that's also where we also, on both sides, men and women, have to draw that divider. And that's where we talk about not moving off your heart, but moving off your mind. Just realize 95% of the people on these internet apps are not the same person off the apps. It's very few guys like us. Like, you talk to us, we're the same that we are on here than we are off. Me and Virgil have the same conversations. We go back and we had the same conversation while we chilling. Same thing with Rob. So we all had the same conversations on and off, but it ain't a lot of people like that. So don't get caught up in what they saying online or how they are online. Dig deeper. You know, don't say you may be intrigued. Yeah, I mean, but I wouldn't put my feelings in it until I actually know the person. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way I move. Ain't no feelings gonna come off of the internet. Now, you may have a physical attraction, you know, like I may be physically attracted, and that's something that we also got to learn to separate as men and women, a difference between physical attraction and attraction. Right. I think we also get those lines blurred, because, you know, a dude to tell a girl he loves her because he loves her.
He thinks she's pretty.
Yeah. He didn't know how to say, yo, I really dig you. You don't love her. You don't know her. You can't love somebody until you know somebody.
And we ain't talking about that agape love, man, either, man. We ain't talking about that, man.
That love at first sight shit, nah, man, don't do that. Like, yeah, you may be getting married to somebody you seen the first time and you did have a physical attraction and then you ended up knowing love them. But nah, y'all, we got to be real here and we got to keep the brakes. And this is, like I said, this is on both sides, men and women, y'all.
Go ahead and give us your take, brother.
Glitch,
Brownie out here, man.
And you know what I'm saying, man? Like, I mean, to answer the question, I'm gonna say no. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no woman to chase me, but I would never allow myself to be chased by a woman.
Exactly.
You know? Like a woman gonna let me, like, I could sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, going back to what Elle said, I was just thinking about this the other day. And I was trying to think, like, dang, when the last time I pulled up on a chick and like hollered at a chick, just, you know what I'm saying, just
on a
hollered
cold
at
approach side.
Right, like back in the day, like you had to.
Like I said, Glitch on the cold approach side.
You know what I'm saying? Just on a straight, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
you out somewhere, you see a chick you think is attractive, and you gonna shoot your shot type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about, like, when the last time I did that, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I couldn't even remember for real. Like, yeah, you gotta go back to like 2007, 2008.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But to get to the you know what I'm saying, the question, nah, I don't want no chick to chase me. You know what I'm saying? Like a chick just can't chase me. You can't chase me. You know what I'm saying? Either, I mean, you can show interest in me. You know what I'm saying? Say, you know what I'm saying? Send me a DM or something. Say, hey, what's up with you? You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the situation is, you know, I can sense it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Regardless if she's trying to chase or not, you know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna work for her because you can't chase me. It's either I'm a feel you, I'm a dig you, or I ain't. So, I mean,
what's that?
Brownie with the questions tonight, baby. That's what's up. I love it though, Brownie. That's engagement right there. What do
now
you
this is
consider,
what I wanted to get.
What
This
do
is what
you
I wanted
consider
to get.
chasing? Okay, so this is how we're gonna do this. Glitch, you answer this first, right? And then L, you answer second, and I'll go last. Brownie's question to the fellas. We about to answer. And fellas, please answer in the comment section. Answer Brownie. Give her y'all's take. I'm pretty sure most of us going to say similar things because I like to think most of y'all guys rocking with me and L, especially over here, is real one. So, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and respond to Brownie's comment. Get that engagement up in that comment section. That stuff add to the analytics too, man. Add to the conversation.
While Glitch is answering, I also would like to know what you would think is chasing too. Because coming from a woman, what would you consider like chasing or
right,
just?
that's naturally. Yeah. We're gonna all respond to Brownie's question, and then after we do that, we're gonna pose the same question not only to Brownie but to the rest of y'all chicks out there tapping in too in the clouds. Hit that like button, man. Click on that bell. Subscribe to the page. Sharing Sister Engineering. You know what I'm talking about? I got my brother King L's in the building. My brother Glister Guarantee. Rob Anderson in the building. You know what I'm talking about? 3-6 of E&E. You know what I'm talking about? You just broke up and pixelated real crazy just now. I don't know what that's all about. That looked crazy. But yeah, you feel me? Glitch, go ahead and respond to Brownie, man. It's on the screen.
All right, so what do I consider chasing?
That's a great question.
That's an awesome question.
You know what? That is a amazing question, honestly, because I don't know what it would mean to consider chasing someone. Like,
we don't allow it. That's
what
why.
I mean by that is like, okay, the corny way of chasing, I think, is when a guy try to holler at a girl, he hop in her DM, you know what I'm saying? He say hello or good morning or how you doing, whatever he say, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? He may not get a response. So then, you know what I'm saying, he keep trying to hit her up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Obviously he ain't getting, you know, she ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, hear what Buddy got going on, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? That to me is like the corny way of chasing, but you know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand. Like I don't know. I think when people say like chase a person, I don't. I mean, everybody's version of chase is gonna be a different version, or you know what I'm saying. It's just not gonna be the same sometimes. So,
Right.
like to me, like chasing, um, if a dude is genuinely, you know what I'm saying, like trying to get to know a chick and like he like, you know what I'm saying, like he really want to try to see what's up to her. So, you know what I'm saying, if he's like, you know what I'm saying, he trying to, you know, show interest, make sure he, you know what I'm saying, they speak to each other throughout the day, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, he really trying to like get with her and he could like feel the energy like bouncing off of her, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a good energy they feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That man just showing genuine interest. Like he
Right.
interested.
Well,
That ain't
that's not
considered
chasing,
chasing.
Glitch. That's pursuing. It's a
Right,
different
right.
thing.
That's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like, um, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't understand it what it means to chase because I like what are you doing? Like what are you chasing? Like are you chasing like the woman because she looks a certain way, or are you chasing
Yes.
because you know what I'm saying? This is like you can see this woman as like your wife and like the mother of your kids. Um, I don't think chase is the right word here to
Right. It's
use.
no, it's a good word, but I see what you're saying though. But you see, you're talking about two different things though. You're talking about pursuing versus chasing, and that's not the same thing, right?
Right.
See,
Yeah, but
when you are in the mindset of you want a wife, a woman, children, and all of that family, you're not necessarily chasing a broad. You're pursuing a chick because this is something that you want. You want to pursue a family. There's nothing wrong with pursuing a family. There's nothing wrong with pursuing a woman. But chasing a woman was perfectly what you said in the beginning. I think that's one of the prime examples to let you know that you are a guy who's being a chaser. You're being thirsty. You're chasing after the broad. You done slid in that DM more than 3 times and she still ain't response. You bugging. You hear me? You
Boom.
you got this girl number and she never responds when you text her, never responds when you call, and you still be calling hitting her up. You be on her social media commenting, liking, heart, and all of that, mother to earth and all of that. She never responds. That's chasing.
You
Right?
got signs, man. Read the signs, y'all.
Now, some chicks should take advantage of y'all dudes doing that stuff too, especially if they know they got on one. But you know what I'm talking about, a guy like me, I ain't going. You hear me? Too thorough over here. I can't remember the last time I chased a broad. Man, it probably was in elementary school in the playground or something like that.
Right.
You hear me? Real talk. I ain't even try to be slick with the words, man. So that's just some real stuff though, right there, for real, man.
And I'm horrible with calling, so
so when it comes to chasing the broad, man, you know what I mean? Like that's what I consider now for a chick, chasing a dude is the exact same thing, just on the reverse.
Yeah.
But see, it's a little bit more intense for y'all though, because you know what I'm saying, y'all be sitting over here just when dudes lusting over a broad, it's because they just want some pussy. When y'all chasing after dude, it's because you are infatuated with this dude.
Yeah.
You want to be with this dude. You see yourself marrying this dude since y'all was in elementary school, and you just infatuated with him, and you just wanted to this, and you just, maybe y'all have some interaction, and you just like being whatever, saying hopes to woo him over or whatever. And I'm telling you right now, no, it's not gonna work.
And
even if a guy like that ever take you serious, he's gonna still be fucking other bitches. Hold on, what Brownie say? I feel like any type of reaching out too much is chasing as a woman if it's not reciprocated. Yeah, I mean that's fair.
That's exactly
that's fair. That's fair. I would agree with that too, Brownie. You feel me? Right? Like too much. When we say reaching out too much, what I just said. If I send you a text, one, I got your number, you got mine. So you know what I'm saying, whatever. That's could be argued, right? But if we converse, right, and I shoot you my number, you know what I'm talking about, you shoot me your and I hit you up and you you don't respond. Me, most times, see, like I said, and I'm like, I can't remember the last time I cold approached a broad, man. It's been a minute, man. Right? Really don't have to, but I'm just saying it's been a minute since I have, you know what I'm saying? And if it came in that situation that we exchange number, like if I hit you up and you don't respond, I delete that shit off top. Oh, let's see what my man OG said, man. Hold on, I don't even see what Lance Parker said. I'll never consider a person that I know for a fact entertains other suitors. That is a no-go. I can dig that. I feel what you're saying on that, Lance Parker, right?
Yeah.
I definitely can dig that.
Even if y'all both single.
Right. I'll never consider a person that I know for a fact entertains other suitors, right? Like y'all gotta know that as chicks too. Like if a dude rocking with you and he know you mess with other dudes and you just feel that's cool to tell him that nigga, if he a real one, the only reason why he mess with you because you know he either want them cheeks and you probably gonna get them, you probably want to give them to him, or he gonna mess with you up until he realizes he's not gonna get them and it's gonna be over with.
Yeah. Well, man, one thing you're gonna have to understand though, bro. Hey, out here too. Now that liberation, they ain't just sitting around waiting for you now.
Yeah, that's crazy. Let me read what OG said. OG said, chasing is when you start popping up at spots you normally be, and she don't. She going too far when the chick find out where you working, Papa. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? You start seeing abroad, all type of strange places and shit. Like, oh, you following me?
Bro, I'm telling you, when I used to DJ, it used to be the worst, bro. Like DJing, man, when I was a regular DJ in the Donnericks every weekend, bro, that kind of access, like some of them didn't get it, bro. Like I kicked some of them out the bar, and I ain't even that dude, y'all. Like I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm cool. I would even let you be drunk and kind of be a little sloppy, but when you start really like getting wild, I'm not gonna have that in my place of business.
Right.
That's real.
Oh, hey, I'll tell the bouncer real quick. I get on the mic. Hey, come up to the booth. Get out. Hey, man. Hey, and then we done fucked around a couple weeks ago. Do not fuck up my business at my place of business. Don't do that. If you got something you want to say, hit me after work, whatever. But don't ever do that. And y'all be surprised how many women got thrown out the bar.
I wouldn't be. I done seen, you know, when y'all chicks, when y'all bras, when y'all get drunk, y'all get crazy, y'all get loose. That inner slut and y'all just come on up out of there like.
Cause thanks, like when I'm DJing, you know you up there, you the center, you out on the stage, and Donnericks you up on the stage, and it's a small bar, not even a big place,
right.
So you see everything. So, you know, women come up, they ask for songs and, you know, somebody that you might have messed with, but you don't have no connection to, you know, this is where the lines get blurred.
Other than you clap them cheeks.
Yeah. And you come up and
you stupid.
What's crazy is I can understand if you do feel a certain way, but this is not how you handle it.
Right.
You know, because now you over here, a girl I don't even know just asking for a song. You coming up and you about to start a fight. Now, what if she beats your ass?
So what if she scrape your drunk ass over here trying to be tough and stuff, man?
Man,
yeah, you get your ass beat at the bar. You definitely ain't getting your cheeks clapped that night.
Kim, that boy, what it do, young graduate? We got my young homie Kim, that boy in the building. He said these shorties be creepy sometimes because they'll put themselves in position, but they won't say run sometimes, so they won't say nothing sometimes, so it seems like they smile. Exactly, that's creepy as fuck. And you want to know something, Kim, that boy? When they get older, they still do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this is what I say, man. This is what I say, man. You feel me?
Niggas is weird, man. Niggas be weird too, man.
I mean, yeah, nigga, don't get me wrong, though, bro. We ain't never gonna just put it like, nah, man. Dudes be creepy and weird. Y'all be y'all be lame. I be looking at. I just be like, wow, like what the hell?
Hey,
You can't be that corny, man. You can't be that lame, man.
So look, I'm gonna tell y'all, I ain't gonna put no names on it, but I had a homie one time. He hits me up, like, bro, you want to go grab something? Let's go grab some happy hour drinks. All right, cool. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Fuck it. Let's go grab some drinks, bro. Come get me. Go out. You know what I mean? We chilling. I notice he keep looking over. Nigga keep looking at the, you know what I mean? And she was, you know, nice chick. I guess it was some chick he liked. So this nigga took me up to the spot. Next thing you know, a nigga that I guess she fuck with comes up there, and then it start, you know, you could tell they fuck. Like, I'm just chilling. Like I said, I didn't know he really had nothing with this girl.
Right.
Bro, you know, this nigga really tried to run up and like kind of like approach like the situation like while we was there. What? And that, so the whole reason that he even had me there was he was kind of trying to like spy on this chick. And I'm like, bro, you gotta take me home, bro. I'm like,
hold on, whoa. Don't be having me in your little lame ass Inspector Gadget. Marlon from fucking goddamn it Players Club.
Yeah, bro.
You got going on, nigga. I'm a motherfucking player from the Himalaya, nigga. What you talking about?
I could have helped you navigate the situation the right way, like.
And people should have kept it 100 with you, right? And that's what I be saying, man. A lot of you dudes, man. What's and this like this is a perfect thing, OG. My man OG say, social media got people acting weird. Yes, it does.
Very.
It has y'all acting very strange, very peculiar. Right?
That false.
I do say so myself. Weird, man. Like weird. Like it be having y'all average looking ass bras just thinking y'all super fly. That should be crazy to me, man.
That kills me.
I done did this on numerous occasions. And let me tell y'all this, man, right?
But you have to blame the niggas for that.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I ultimately do. So when we speaking on this, ladies, don't ever think when it come to us over here, listen here, y'all talking, and this is no bragging, no boasting, man. You hear me? Facts. You hear me? Y'all dealing with dudes who been having our way with women our entire lives. I can speak and vouch for both of these niggas right here, man, as they can for me. I done have my way with y'all. I'm not one of these fuck niggas on YouTube complaining. No, I done have my way with women and still to this day do. You hear me? So that's not what we ain't on that type of time over here, man. We just talking about our experiences and what we know to be true for the mass majority because collectively we done smashed some shit. You did.
Wow.
That's why that should be blowing my mind
and
when I
this Glitch, and I'm gonna pass it to you after this, bro. Listen. I do this from time to time, and I just said all I say to say what I'm about to say. Listen, minus, you know what I'm saying, I got some gas on my teeth and a couple of little stains on my teeth. But fuck, man, besides all, see, I know my flaws and shit, man. I'm okay with that. Outside of that, which is getting taken care of, outside of that, I'm a very handsome, charismatic, magnetic guy. Never had a problem with the girls in my life. It's never been an issue for me. I've always gotten any girl that I actually really wanted. And the ones that I didn't even think of. What I'm saying is,
these are all facts, y'all.
All facts. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to, I just be at somewhere like Family Dollar or Walmart or wherever, and I just see a decent looking average chick, right? 5, a high 5, maybe a 6 if she looking to put herself together, right? And I'm not even into my intentions of mine are actually trying to holler at them. I just say something like, hey, how you doing? You look nice today. Right? And these chicks would just be looking at you like, and I said, well, damn, I just gave you a compliment. Like, you feel me? And I'm like, hold on, I know. You feel I'm like, hold on, man, I'm a fly ass nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Like, motherfuckers be sliding in that DM heavy. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? Man, listen. You hear me? And if I was one of these feminine ass fuck niggas, I'd do like a DM exposure show, like how y'all faggot ass niggas be doing that shit gay as hell. Only bras supposed to be doing shit like that, man. Let me catch one of you niggas. I know doing that shit. I'm gonna blade your motherfucking ass, man. Anyway,
ain't no to do that.
Man, it's wild. You hear me? Wow. I was amazed. I was like, damn, these niggas just will never do everything the bitches is doing, man. That's crazy, man. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, nah, man, it just be amazing to me. Like, damn, these bitches be really thinking they like my brother, resting the essence to my brother Kerry. Kerry's always say these bitches think they 50,000. So Glitch, I'm gonna pass it to you, man. You know what I'm talking about? Speak on, you know what I'm saying, the aspect of we want bitches to chase us, which real ones don't, but speak on the aspect of when you actually do try to pursue or holler at a chick. You know, a lot of these old average looking ass bras just be thinking that they just 50,000. They only like a buck, man.
Yeah, man, it'd be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? The piggyback off what you said. You know what I'm saying? I know my flaws, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm a fly, handsome nigga. You know what I'm saying? I grew up.
Charismatic, magnetic. You hear me?
Yes, sir. I mean, I grew up around. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all was all a little bit older than me, so I was able to, you know what I'm saying, learn and pick up game as I came. But I mean, that's just how it goes. So you know what I'm saying? It ain't never been like you said. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never been about not being able to get no chick that I want. Like there's not a chick that I did not want that I haven't had. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You just see these chicks now, and you got like L said, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some of these dudes is to blame out here, man, because the these chicks don't understand the difference between a guy pursuing them and then a guy trying to smash them.
Right.
So then, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's crazy, man, because some of these chicks out here, man, you know what I'm saying? They not like that. They not like they think they are.
Right. I
Like
like the way you said that, Glitch. Say that again, man.
yeah, they not like the way that they think they are. Like what they
That's
think
beautifully said.
on is what they're getting off of. What they think is they think on likes. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like they
Yes.
especially the ones that are newly out of relationships and they out here they on Facebook. You ain't never seen them
Venting,
nowhere on Facebook and they
got their
all
heart
over
on their
here.
sleeve. Just
Yep. Swearing up
I was a bird,
stats.
caged bird. Now I'm free looking motherfucker.
Yeah. Shit. They come to Facebook and try to heal and shit. That shit crazy as hell, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So you
Social
know
media.
what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Like now, man, like I don't you know what I'm saying? I would honestly have to like meet a chick out somewhere and just like start trying to spark up and get to know her. I don't think I could like talk to a chick that was on social media right now. I'm
Bro,
being honest.
I dig what you're saying. I dig exactly what you're saying. You know what I'm talking about? L, we're gonna pass it to you.
Nah, man. Like I said before, the game has changed.
Right.
You know, it's flip flop. You
Right.
know, get from the era where you know the Instagram took over, it hit like fire, and then it flipped. I haven't been in the game in a while, but definitely still, you know, the shit still incoming, and you know, I don't even understand it at this point the way the game is being played. Because from what I hear and what I see regularly, like you said, we see the exposures, all of this shit. It's a
Right.
dirty game out here, y'all. So for one, I don't understand why a lot of y'all still set yourselves up. That also comes from that infatuation.
Right.
You know, don't let that infatuation. That's when you lead it with your heart. And you know, like the brother said, you know, we all came up together, so we all kind of moved in the same circles, and we all was sharpen our steel around each other. So we all was, and we was all laid back guys. See, this is the thing. When we say the way that we play the game, like even when I said earlier, like we played the games like point and holler, that was when we was younger. As we got older, we were the guys in the spot that would just come and we would just post up, get our own spots. Normally we had our own sections if we was in a bar, club, or whatever it is. Like we kind of stayed kind of in our own area, in our own section. And things would come to us for the most part. You know, yeah, it'd be some time where you got to go
Gotta
out there.
say that, man.
as I would say, sometimes you have to go out there, you have to put your work in. You have to make your game go to work for you.
Right.
Sometimes you see something, but we weren't shy in that aspect. And I think women, and this is something I'm gonna drop on y'all. Like, Brownie earlier was asking about if I like you. The game aspect is, you either a hunter or you prey. And that's the way the game is, man. It's crazy, but the best way, because the thing is, you could like somebody. You just go tell that person, like actually said, I don't know where's Brownie from.
Brownie from
Chicago?
Nah, she's in Chicago. I think Brownie says she's from North Carolina or somewhere like that.
Okay. Well,
Brownie, if you still in the chat, where you say you from, baby?
North Carolina is definitely flooded. Trust me. I went to a college tour at North Carolina A&T. I was 17. I wouldn't even say I was 16. I was in the 11th grade, y'all. And when I say I went to North Carolina A&T, we went on a lunch break. And when I saw it, I've been in clubs, some of the best clubs around the United States. And when I say that lunchroom would have went toe for toe for the baddest women, step for step in that motherfucker, I'm not exaggerating. I don't need.
North Carolina got some bad bitches. Whoa.
And it's just one college campus. I would have went to North Carolina A&T, but I ain't have the bread to go out there like that. I ain't get no scholarships or nothing. So, but that's why I say, make sure y'all kids get in all these programs. Basketball and football ain't the only sports. Get them in some tennis. Get them in the band. They play an instrument. They could go get a scholarship. It's way easier to get scholarships off of the band where they could go anywhere in the country. If y'all got kids, I'm just giving y'all a little game for the kids.
That's why I be telling Jen, I'll be like, girl, you better focus on that old trombone. That trombone can take you places, baby.
Yeah, just do something different and get you a scholarship for it. Because when I was at Central State, a lot of people came from across the country and they just learned how to play something that was a different instrument. You get in the band, you get you a scholarship. It's easier. It's way easier to get band scholarships because a lot of college campuses are looking for that. Play these other sports. Unless your kid is really elite at a sport, think about the tennis. Think about swimming. Think there's other things to do. But to get back to that, I feel like, man, we really gotta just really reel this in with the way that everybody thinks on both sides, from men and women. The way that we think was kind of misconstrued. I see OGs kind of talking about,
I'm about to highlight that too, man. I just dropped the link too, man. Any of y'all ladies that's out there watching, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all more than late. Welcome to hit that old link right there, man. And come up on here and speak your piece on this, man. What my brother OG say? He say, I went to the bar with my cousin. He was staring at a chick and she was staring back, and he got on his phone and chatted with her on Instagram rather than walking up to her.
Like you said, social media got people acting weird.
Oh my God, that is horrible, man. I would never in a million years do no silly ass lame stuff like that, man. Right. Get out here, y'all. Go talk to these girls, man. You know what I mean?
Say something.
Introduce yourself. And then you ain't gotta be and this is where this is where you goofy dudes on here. This is what y'all think game is. Y'all think game got something to do with just broads, right? And that's where y'all lose. And this is why y'all don't understand I understand what game actually is and why you need game in every aspect of your life until the end of your life, right? You know what I'm talking about? You got to learn how to talk to women, man. You feel me? And a lot of y'all, especially with social media, it takes out, just like Kim that boy said earlier, right? You feel me?
A good point.
It's making y'all weird, and it's making y'all not interact with humans. So when you interacting with each other, like I always talk about to y'all, digitally, holographically, electronically, right? You start to get further away, you know what I'm saying, the things that's naturally in us that come, you know, into play when we interact with each other, like communication, like how to be able to read body language and understand cues and stuff like that. When you only interacting with somebody through avatars and stuff, you got this super drawn up fantasy of this person through this, and this is just a further expression, residual self-image, right, of what's already illusory anyway, right? Because dig this, right? Now, whether you online, right, talking freaky with a chick, right, and actually inside of her, guess what? Your brain don't know the difference.
That's wild.
You hear me? I'm gonna repeat that for some of y'all who probably didn't hear what I said. Your brain doesn't tell the difference or know the difference or make a differentiation between if you was actually inside them cheeks or dreaming or thinking or fantasizing or having the type of about them cheeks or getting in them cheeks. You understand what I'm saying? Your brain don't know or doesn't make a difference between the two.
That's what you call a wet dream, y'all.
Exactly. Right. Or
Right.
yeah, you feel me? See how you weren't even in the cheeks. You weren't even awake. Huh? So that lets you know, I say your brain don't tell the difference. But why do I say that? I say that to let us, you know, bring reminder to how much we put it up on a pedestal, right? And it's not even something that's actually real when you think about it. You feel me? That's why I always say, are you having sex or is sex having you?
Oh, it's real.
A lot of y'all sex is having a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all chicks too, because a lot of y'all chicks sit up here and actually do be chasing after dudes, though. For whatever reasons, you know, it's various reasons why you would do that as a chick, chase after a dude. We can sit here and go on and on and on about the different reasons why. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, one thing, and we want to add this into a different aspect of the conversation. Now, this is why, right, some chicks may get the perception that dudes want us to chase, us men want y'all to chase us, do this, and hold on, because I got to come up for this, right? I think a lot of y'all are misconstruing guys starting to have standards for themselves with them wanting you to pursue them or should I say chase after them. I think that's got a lot to do with it because, you know, niggas ain't been having standards for quite some time here, man. I would even admit I myself at times have not had standards. Right.
We're going
to keep it 1,000 over here at A-Real Talk. We're going to keep it 1,000. You hear me?
We all
I have most definitely clapped the cheeks of some, you know, that, you know, nothing that I'm too proud of. You know what I'm saying? I'm just be honest with you. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we all have done it. We all have done it. And if a dude say he a man and he has it, like every time he done stood up in some cheeks, it was the baddest chick it ever was, he's lying.
Yeah, or he's
lying.
Or he doesn't have that access.
Fact.
You know?
Right.
We got to remember some niggas don't have access to it.
Some niggas don't. But see, this is the thing, because every nigga, listen, I'm trying to get out of used to saying that word. Every guy has access to the cheeks, right? But it's about, can you actually access? You know what I'm saying? Cheeks. I mean, access in, you got the same interaction that any other possible man could have when it comes to like most chicks. Now, access as far as the degree, as far as physicality and look, you know, that could be argued depending on where you're from, where you live. But for the most part, you know, most chicks we come in contact with, even those who we would think is, because some of you niggas ain't never really seen really bad bitches before. Like, say if you was to go to like Jamaica or Puerto Rico or Brazil.
Come to Columbus.
But one thing I can say, And my nigga L, that's why I rock with my nigga L, because he already know, man. My nigga Glitch too. I listen, I've been all over America. Not too far out west, but I've been enough. I've been a place. Listen,
Hoes.
we got some of the baddest bitches right here in Columbus, specifically all over Ohio, but specifically Columbus, Ohio.
In different areas.
Especially when I go to the gym. When I go to the gym, I'll be like, man, we got some bad. It be some, and they all be foreign. And one thing I can't say though,
That's just a side of the city.
they be mostly foreign though, man. I gotta say that.
They do.
I gotta say that.
Whoa.
My nigga OG said I done smashed some goony looking chicks. We all have, man. We all have OG. We all just clap some cheeks that we're not proud that we clap, man. You know what I'm talking about?
I was a little addict for a second, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? We all done did that once or twice or thrice in our life, man. It ain't even really nothing to be ashamed of, you know, especially as a young boy. You know what I'm saying? You're a young boy, you just trying to get some coochie, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If she look halfway decent, you know what I'm talking about? You know, there's something about her, you know, you gonna clap them cheeks, man. But when it comes to us thinking that women chase us, I just put out this sentiment, man. Would y'all agree with me with that, fellas? That I think a lot of these chicks is confusing us having standards, more standards, especially for ourselves, than what we used to. You think that's the reason why they would say or get the perception that we think that they want them to chase us?
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Go ahead, speak on it, Glitch.
No, I mean I can agree on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the way social media is today and the way things go on these social media outlets, I think a lot of dudes have actually raised their standards. Now, don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? It is some dudes out there, you know what I'm saying? They got the same standards. They don't care, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But a lot of dudes, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these chicks that used to be chased by these dudes ain't being chased by these dudes no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, in that sense, you know what I'm saying? I can see why, you know, a woman would think that she was, you know, chasing a man, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no real, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no real man gonna allow himself to be chased.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying? That's just my little take.
L.
See, Rob would have kicked him out the bar too, I see.
Red Pill Rob ain't having it.
Tell him
like Martin, man, get the stepping, man.
Hey, I told y'all I called security on that ass. Get the fuck turn on that ass real quick, man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Lance Parker said practice chicks.
Don't play around.
Practice chicks, man.
Practice chicks.
Hey, but y'all want to know something though? Let's have some super real talk right now, right? Super real talk, man. You hear me?
Let's go.
Some of them practice cheeks.
Oh, they get you to the mountaintops.
So the practice cheeks was like, you know.
Oh,
you need those practice cheeks.
Yeah, so the practice cheeks was like, man, you know, and some of us, you know, they kept the practice cheeks around for a little bit of time, you know, tone back.
Like I said, some of them can move up in the starting row. They play their role. There's boys out there, y'all.
Man, you gotta keep a couple practice chicks, man. You gotta keep a couple of them.
Gotta keep a couple of them, man. But listen here, as you start to get older, man, especially in my age, man, that shit start to become a wrap. Because I don't have any chicks like that no more.
People don't know their roles nowadays. That's a huge thing.
And no, it's just at this point when you, especially being single, man, it's like, you know.
I know it's different for y'all now.
Yeah, you know, it's like, you know.
I can only imagine.
It just ain't that serious to me. Listen here, man. I've been listening. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, you know, because I ain't all the way, you know, where I'm supposed to be, so we ain't gonna do that. But what I'm saying is just not that serious to me. Listen here, I done sit up here and clapped enough cheeks over my 41 years, man, to where It just ain't that serious to me, man. I'm on some other shit, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it
That's
comes to
where I'll
chicks.
be at with it,
I'm
man.
on some
That's
other shit. It ain't that serious to me, man. I done clapped plenty of man. Listen.
But I think that's what confuses a lot of them. And I remember that used to, because that's the reason why I think I feel like, you know, why we kind of was different. Because for one, we don't pillow talk. We ain't pillow talking. We ain't put nobody's mouth to try to get no cheeks or none of that. Like, you know, we ain't them type guys. And then we sit back, like I said, what I told y'all earlier, man. Most of the time we go to spots, we chilling, we reserved. Like, we just want to kind of be amongst our people and just having a great time. And if you want to come and have a great time with us, we'll gladly invite you. Like, we ain't gonna deny nobody from our greatness.
Right. I gotta second that. But as far as it comes to the chick, man, listen.
And it
some
goes.
of y'all chicks, well, a lot of y'all chicks, I would say this. This is what I would suggest, man. I suggest that y'all lighten y'all's asses up. I understand it's a lot of creepy ass dudes out here. I understand it's really a lot of you average in the face looking ass chicks out here with decent bodies who done sit up here because these niggas is glorified and over sexualized by asses and titties and stuff. That y'all got a nice body and an average looking face. I know these dudes have been hitting your DM up because you got pictures with the angles and the lighting and you're looking a certain way, but in real life we see what you really. You know, I'm not trying to like bag on y'all. I'm just saying it would just behoove y'all to just be humble.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all chicks, y'all average ass chicks. And listen here, man. Right? Because don't get it twisted. Ain't nothing wrong with average. Most of us are very average. Most of us. Overwhelmingly mass majority of all of us are average. Yes, you. Talking to you. You're average.
Literally.
Nothing wrong with that. Right? Nothing wrong with being average, man. Most of us are average. So when, you know, an average ass chick is sitting up here telling another average ass nigga that he ain't shit or because he ain't making, it just be crazy to me how some of y'all girls really be silent though, for real, because like most dudes only gonna be like ain't getting money like that, man. Y'all be talking about six figures, and y'all know how many niggas actually make six figures?
Yeah, I mean, we ain't even gonna talk about it. And what's crazy is,
I'm just saying though, this is all in relation to we saying we want women to chase us. You feel me? This is some of the stuff that falls into that. Because a chick could say a nigga making 40,000 a year want me to chase him. Nah, it's not. Is this a guy making 40, 50K a year? Most of these guys are financially stable. Most of them don't have children. Most of them live alone. They're good in their life. They credit is decent to maybe okay. You know what I'm saying? Like they good. Like these guys ain't they. And this is why they doing all the passport stuff and all that stuff because they getting tired of being, you know what I'm saying? Like being average has been made to be something ashamed of in America now due to this super inflated social media shit that's going on, man. Got everybody balling. Everybody just got it. Everybody up.
Watson syndrome. Hey, niggas getting
everybody up.
Ratings. Y'all don't. Hey, man, just because you got a lot of people in y'all DMs, and this go for men and women, man. Right. That don't mean shit. I'm trying to tell you, take that shit with a grain of salt. Especially if you out there posting pictures. If you a nigga with mad money, or if you a chick with your ass out.
Right.
Do not take that shit with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? Please do. Until you get to know somebody, man. That's when you know the real truth. How many of them dudes in your DMs or how many of them chicks in your DMs is trying to get flown out? You know what I mean? For the niggas. How many of them chicks trying to get flown out? For the chicks, how many of them niggas trying to just hit off top? You know, and then once you eliminate that, then you could really start seeing the real numbers. You know? But also don't miss your blessing because some of y'all miss y'all's blessing being like what Stack's talking about, you know, being average, having those attitudes. And then when you hit 40, you know, then the conversation changed. And, I've always been a woman about my career. Like, and you can't start padding the stats. And this goes for niggas too. Don't pad the stats. Like, you gotta stay true to yourself. At the end of the day, we all always gotta stay true to ourselves. You know what I mean? But don't be like shutting everything down. That's the problem. Like, you gotta open yourself up. We gotta be open. And what Lance Parker say, average humble chicks sometimes get better results. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about, because they open up. Because when you humble, you open yourself up. And it don't matter if you average, if you above average, if you below average. Most of the time, people that's the most happy is the ones that open themselves up.
Right.
And that shit happens. That's why when I said earlier, you see it. Like, hey, y'all stroll downtown, man, y'all gonna see a lot of ugly dudes with beautiful women. And you could tell that them women is genuinely with them guys because of who they are. Like, them cats, yeah, they may make some good money, but you could tell the difference. Like, it is a difference. And when you go downtown, you can see it. And it's different when you go in the hood. And you see the dude sitting at the bar with all the chains and red. And like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna tell, like, we're gonna be 100 right here because we on the podcast. When I was out there and I was throwing the things on the whip, and I was, jeweled up heavy with the rings, the earrings, and I had the multiple, whatever, the chains, whatever it was. And we was out there, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I knew when I threw that on sometimes and I went into certain places, it would make things easier for me. I knew that. I knew me pulling up in the Lincoln LS on 20s, compared to me pulling up in my old Suzuki Sidekick was going to get a different reaction. So, is we know this, man. Like, we ain't dumb, just like y'all women ain't dumb when y'all put the different pictures online. Like, it's no different, and it's thirst traps. And I could have been dead broke and they wouldn't, and that's what it is, man. It's more of what people perceive you as out here than it is what you really are. And that's the social media construct right now that's going on. And that's why I'm telling you, it's a difference between having physical attraction and you having a real attraction. But a lot of people nowadays, with the way social media is set up, don't differ. Y'all don't make these things different. Y'all just put it together now. Now, when you see somebody that you physically attracted to, you're in love with them. And that's not how it's supposed to be, y'all. You know what I mean? Don't put your until you know the mind. And that's where you get the game from. Y'all need to go back and watch some old school Mac movies, like the Mac. Just go watch the Mac.
No, they don't need to do that. They need to get downstairs and go tolerate some batches. That's what they need to do. They need to go out there and actually talk to some actual women, man. That's what they need to do.
Yeah.
Actually have conversations with women. Don't try to just talk. When I say talk to them, when I say talk to them and have conversations, I mean literally. Don't try to talk to them to get their number and try to holler at them and all that. No, just talk to women. Hey, how you doing? Spark a call. Okay, well, it was nice talking to you. Have a good day. And keep that shit moving, man.
Right.
You don't have to try to holler at every girl you talk to that you think is attractive, man. That's where a lot of you dudes be messing up at, man. Y'all listen here, man.
Hey, the Suzuki Sidekick was classic, Lance Parker.
The Suzuki was definitely classic.
That shit, the straight black.
I remember I used to drive the Suzuki up to the store. That was like one of the first whips I ever drove. Real quick.
Hey man, that motherfucker.
Hey, Lance Parker, that Suzuki, man. Man. We done been on, man. Listen, man.
Yeah.
Memory.
Hey, whoever got that car to this day, they just don't know.
It has a permanent pimp smell in there, man.
It has
to make that joint out, man.
And I had to take that shit to my parents every morning before work. Talk about how I didn't smoke weed. And now that I know that I'm an adult, it's like, yeah, what the fuck was I doing? My mom and dad knew.
Yeah, of course they did. There's no way they couldn't smelling like straight pifflages up in that joint, man.
Hey.
Hit that like button, y'all, man. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Share your social engineer, man. We got my brother King L's in the middle, my brother Glitch the Guarantee. You know, I'm talking about 3-6 of E&E, and we in the building. You know, so I feel like we should play a track or something, man. God damn, man.
Yeah.
I just get the spirit what I was like. I play a track or something, man.
So,
you know what I mean?
Track.
God damn, man. I got the perfect track too, man. I got the perfect track. You know what I'm saying? I got the perfect track that I want to hear real quick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm gonna play here and say, you know, these dumb ass commercials.
Hey, nah, hey man. You already know, man, the sidekick, bro. I'm trying to tell you. It was
Ruthless. Yeah, he did give them all sidekicks though, did he though, Lance Parker, but that's crazy.
You know, we from Columbus, so you know, Ruthless Records, man, they rock with Ohio cats, you know, so it could have been possible, you know. Busy always was in Columbus. He used to be up in the Northland Mall all the time. I ain't never even really go up there, and I seen him twice in that motherfucker.
E&E. 2020 got me seeing so clear. We back at it, Ray. Them dollars still circulating too. Talk to him.
Glitch, let me take off, man. They can't handle this. My team move tactical. We cover all parameters. They try to trace our path like a medical examiner. It's like we're playing 2K, but we turning off the stamina. Confirm we not amateurs. Please play your position. If I call a play for my shooters, you headed to the bench. I'm blowing on some Christmas, steady focused on my mission. It'll be a rough ride like we on the road with no suspension, but I'm good with the tension. I flourish under pressure. The way I play these jokers, you would swear I'm Heath Ledger. I keep the B redder underneath the G sweater. And when the drama's on, we prime cut, we beef better. I rep these 3 letters to the death of me. We came a long way since we had concealed weaponry. We let you copy our style, but the G sold separately. Guarantee and rain. It's one hell of a recipe. Let's get it.
We don't want it if the love fake. Glitch and rain shit, we make them dollars circulate. 2020, yeah, we really about to make it shake. Grinding hard, trying to make them dollars circulate. All my niggas eat, and we already ate. Plate full, E&E, we here to regulate. Blowing gas, you can smell that shit from outer space. Cause all we trying to do is make them dollars circulate. Glitch, nigga, my legacy becomes more important than 7 C's. I be overseas with my bitch, we eating Lebanese. Circulating these dollars while I be blowing trees. Kinda grip I got on this money, you make your fingers bleed. Still a nigga, count it up, mind your business, please. Step in my office, I teach you niggas about policies. Rain hit me up, he told me he where them dollars be. I know my nigga taking it up, now that's a guarantee. 7-digit nigga shit, I'm trying to be number 1 in the draft, nigga, 2003. E&E the click, you niggas could never worry me. I keep a sniper right in the corner, I call him Danny Green. Wow, balling on you niggas, every shot a swish. Isolation, so I'm waving off the pick. Don't need that. 1 of 1, I'm just here to set the record straight. Cause all we trying to do is make them dollars circulate. We don't want it if the love fake. Glitch and rain shit, we make them dollars circulate. 2020, yeah, we really about to make it shake. Grinding hard, trying to make them dollars circulate. All my niggas eat, and we already ate. E&E, we here to regulate. Blowing gas, you can smell that shit from outer space. Cause all we trying to do is make them dollars circulate. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I had to go ahead and bless y'all with that one real quick, man. That's a classic track right there. My man Glister Guarantee, my man Rain Man, you're talking about, man, classic E&E banger right there. You know what I'm talking about, man? Smash that like button, man. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering, man. You hear me? Roll something up. E&E Tuesdays, we in the building. My man King Els, my brother Glister Guarantee. Topic of discussion: do men really want women to chase them? No. Now the question is now, well, what type of guy wants to be chased?
Nobody should want to be chased.
I don't know. I don't know too many dudes that want to be chased, to be honest. So
Yeah.
most of the dudes I know, you know what I'm saying, they really ain't with the fuckery, you know what I'm saying? They just they ain't never let nothing like that happen.
Right. Chase. You gotta chase after me, man. So this is where it really is, though, man. So when chicks say we want them to chase us, right? What are they really saying? List the guarantee. Break it down.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
Because that's clearly what we're absolutely don't want. Why, dude? I'm pretty sure most men will tell you that they absolutely don't want no chick chasing them. I'm pretty sure most guys, especially most real ones, gonna tell you, no, I don't want no bitch chasing me. What the hell? Hell no. I don't care how good she look.
Facts.
That sounds like some spooky, creepy shit.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Times is different now, man. So, man, it's just I don't know. I came up, you know what I'm saying? I come up from a different era, so a lot of the way I think, you know what I'm saying, the way I move, you know what I'm saying, definitely comes from like, you know what I'm saying, life experience and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like for like I don't know, man. It's hard to explain because I can't speak from a like I couldn't even begin to tell you like if you was like if could you name, you know what I'm saying, one person or one dude that you know that wanna like a chick chasing them. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have no answer for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know how to put that together. But,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
okay. So we understand that because I understand. The only reason I would understand a dude would want a chick chasing is if he was like on some feminine shit. That's hella fanboy energy right there. Like I don't. You know, I think it's just like you like frolicking through the field and a girl chasing after you. That's what I think of when I think of how if a dude was to say I want a chick to chase me. That's what I picture in my mind. You frolicking through a goddamn field full of lilies or some shit like that, and she chasing behind your ass. That's what I picture in my head, man. And you got a goddamn frilly ass dress on, and she got some goddamn trousers on, chasing after your ass. Man, you hear me? And you goddamn got pigtails or something like that, running up the damn field or something like that, being chased. You hear me? Pause. But now, Glisso, with that being said, Glisso, what do, from your perspective as a real one, what do you actually think these chicks is really innately saying when they imply that we want them to chase us? Because that's clearly what we don't want. So when they say, well, y'all just want us to chase y'all, what do they really say?
they're saying that they want us to place their value at a higher level than they would place ours.
Say that again, Glitch.
Like they want to, and you know what I'm saying, simple terms, you know what I'm saying, they want us to value them like to a point to where it's like over excessive, but they just want to value us at a minimal value. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not even a minimal, but like at a solid value. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not the over extreme for us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Almost goes to the, you know what I'm saying, women are the prize type thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It just, I mean, that's when you hear most chicks say that, you know what I'm saying? Um, you know what I'm saying? I just think that like what about you should this man go and, you know, overvalue so high when you're not gonna value him at the same level. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's just, you know what I'm saying, it's the energy, the balance is gonna be off. You know what I'm saying?
Way
Like,
off.
you know what I'm saying? It has to be a you know what I'm saying?
I agree, Lance Parker. And now you all the way right, Gliss, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real though, man. And I think, and this is why I say there's a major issue with this situation is being average has been made something to be frowned upon. And that's being done intentionally to psychologically separate ourselves from each other, creating this caste system that I'll be talking to y'all about every now and again if y'all read that book, Brave New World and shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? You know, most of y'all chicks is average as hell, man. Just like most of us are average as hell. So it will be behoove you, us, right? Especially you niggas. A lot of you dudes, y'all just so thirsty. I blame that on social media has a lot to do with that, but it's just the over sexualization of our society through social media and through all other streams of media too. Movies, everything. We're just being overly sexualized. And I want y'all to understand and make the correlation on how a population of people that's been over sexualized, how that will one day lead to depopulation. I know when you think about it, that's how you're thinking it from a standpoint. Well, the more people that are having sex, the more girls, women are getting pregnant, and you know, the more people being born. Yes, that's true. But actually, what's happening is the inverse of that. Y'all got to think about misfortune. Y'all got to think about infertility rates amongst men as well. Why you think over half of men don't have children, especially as black ones? Not as fertile as would made to be seen, right? I gotta remember, man, it's only like about 22% of the black male population that got the overwhelming mass majority of y'all broads pregnant. We kill it, man. You hear me? There's a lot of guys running around here, no children. More than half of us. So, you know what I'm saying? And them is the numbers for y'all's ass right there. You hear me? So we gotta get down to reality about the situation. And you know, as far as chasing us, you know what I'm saying, y'all outnumber us 3-5. We ain't gotta choke what the fuck we look like. Why would we chase y'all? Why would we? And as far as y'all chasing us, not necessarily chasing us. It's just that average niggas ain't settling for average chicks who think they ain't average.
Mm-hmm.
My nigga Ken, that boy said this niggas that slept with whole families. That's crazy. Oh man, that's crazy.
Oh shit. But
That boy always saying some wild shit.
E&E Chronicle Session Part 2.
Yeah, E&E, hey man, we going in. Y'all know what it is, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. We dropping the link all night, man. Some of y'all chicks listening in from the clouds, y'all come on in and speak on this. I know y'all listening, man. Listen. We not going to bite y'all. We ain't going to overtalk y'all, make y'all feel none of that. We talk heavy strong because we men, but we know we ain't going to sit here making no uncomfortable for y'all. There's been plenty of chicks who done come up on here and we ain't sit up there and just, you know, attack. We don't want to do that, man. We real life players over here, you know what I'm saying? And ex-players, we real life players. We real life guys over here, real life gentlemen over here, man. We ain't going to, you know, it's going to be a beautiful situation where you come on here and speak. Y'all really do. Why do y'all think we want y'all to chase y'all? No woman is going to defend this. That's just crazy.
Hey, I just want to say something real quick. You know what I'm
Go
saying?
ahead, Glitch.
Just real quick. I just
Uncle
want to tell
Diggity,
the
what it
people.
do, man?
I just want to tell the people out there, all the people that's watching. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying? L and Stacks is telling y'all, you know what I'm saying, half of the story. Like these dudes were real life superstars. I'm just gonna be completely honest with y'all. Like, like, like these dudes were like real life superstars, man. Like in the city of Columbus, like they did a lot out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I bear witness to this. You know what I'm saying? I can attest to this. You know what I'm saying? This is everything I'm telling you is fact. Like these dudes were superstars. Like I remember, you know what I'm saying, walking uh I want to say it was KC's, used to be downtown.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
And
yeah.
I remember walking in the store, you know what I'm saying, with L, you know what I'm saying, he go pick up a chain and a ring and just drop like 2,500 right there. Like that was that was some of the realest shit I ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know it was like to this level, and they was doing it like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that other cats in Columbus wasn't doing it at this time, you know what I'm saying? But they was
That definitely
some of the
was.
only ones that I knew that was like really doing it like that. Like I wasn't really into the jewelry or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know a lot of cats that did, but yeah, these dudes are superstars, man. So yeah, they got some stories, but you know what I'm saying? That's some E&E Chronicles, you know what I'm saying? We can get to that another day.
Yeah, E&E Chronicles. We got to have to start doing them E&E Chronicles, man. For real, man. You know, I wouldn't mind doing them. You know, those stories were from back in the day, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's good for every now and again. People be hitting me up about stuff like that too, man. You know, I really, not to say I try to steer away from it though, but, you know what I mean? But, you know, we can, you know, I'll be having a little story time with Stacks, you know what I'm saying? The little D-Boy diaries with these, you know what I'm saying? Let them have a little look into the chapters of the book of the life. You know what I'm talking about? You dig, man? But I'm just saying though, none of y'all chicks, y'all don't want to come and speak on this and defend this. Why y'all think we want y'all to chase us? If y'all think that, so do I take it, brethren? Do I take it that chicks really don't think that for real, and they just be delusional online talking shit? Is that
It's a
what it
lot of
is?
delusional. It's a lot of the yeah, they just be talking a lot of shit, man.
Or how about this? How about
I can tell you what some of their psyches be like on the real though.
we already know. I just said, but how about this though? For thinking about it from a different aspect and perspective, right? Ladies, right? How about you know what I'm saying? It's not that we want y'all to chase us; it's that y'all actually want to do the chasing. Y'all don't even want to admit it.
Well, they been chasing. I think them saying that is when they've admitted it.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, L. I gotta say that.
I think that's when they hit that brick wall when they realize, damn, I've been chasing these niggas this whole time. Who says that? Who says that shit? Unless you realize some shit, right?
Yeah.
You have to come to a woo saw moment. You know what I mean? And I think that's when they say that, like, hey, these niggas want us to know. You just realize that you've been chasing these.
Yeah, you realize you've been chasing your whole life, man, and running around, you ain't never caught nothing, man.
You know, that's when you become an option. That's a whole different podcast.
That's a whole different that's a whole nother show right there. Options. I told y'all it's 3 to 5 in Columbus, most cities, man. Bigger, but you know, 3 to 5. Y'all understand when it's 3 women to every 5 women to every 3 men. You understand, man? The type of odds that is, man. It's forever in our favor. It's forever in our favor. But it's like that for a reason, though, right? But see, and this is what's sad, I think, too, about this whole dynamic too, because I think a lot of y'all don't even realize that there's way more black women than it is black men in this country, in our population. I don't think a lot of y'all get that. I understand that.
Women and men, period.
Yeah, I'm talking about especially. I'm saying, but it's more women than men. Period. It's way more white women than it is women. But I'm just saying, I'm just saying, it's more, especially amongst our population. It's way more black women than it is black men.
Yeah,
like exponentially down there. You hear me? Like I said, if it'd be a couple million of y'all left over if every one of y'all just got with every one of us right now that's single. It'd be a few million of y'all left over, literally, because there is no black man, because they all been coupled up with every other black woman. And y'all,
that's the way say fine.
The Shing-Nu. They got the Shing-Nu over there in Japan, the Shing-Nu. Y'all know what Shing-Nu means in Japanese? Y'all know what the Shing-Nu means in Japanese, man? I love y'all, though. I don't know why y'all be getting all in y'all feelings, man. I fucking love women. I couldn't even understand or want to live anywhere in any type of reality where women are not. I would not want to be there. I've been to prison, man, and then it was female working in prison, but I couldn't imagine. That's the closest you're gonna get. I couldn't imagine being in a place where there was absolutely no women. I would absolutely not want to be there ever.
Not at all.
Never.
So don't ever get it twisted, man. We also ain't none of these old weird ass whatever dudes who just like got some type of hatred for women because they could never get no coochie from them. We are not those guys. Once again, man. Yeah.
That's the difference between these discussions and others.
Yeah, man. And not to be like saying like rah, but see, if you a real one, you know what I'm saying? If you a nigga that used to getting that bras and getting bras, you know what I'm saying? So it's actually some guys out here who actually know what we're saying and they tapping in, but a lot of y'all deals who will be this and be like, that's you oh no, pussy and ass nigga.
It's a difference.
Niggas just started getting cheeks when they turned 30, man. That's wow, man.
That's crazy.
That's super crazy, man. And then think about this too, though, Glitch. There's some cats on this damn YouTube who just started getting cheeks in their 40s.
That's wow.
40-year virgin looking ass nigga.
That's crazy. Man.
That's wild, right? It's crazy, man. So yeah, though, I'm just really, no chicks is going to come up here once again and be like, well, y'all do want us to chase y'all because this is what I come to discover, man. When real ones is trying, y'all go chop it up with these fuck niggas about this shit. We're gonna let y'all just say anything. My nigga 40 said his 40s is insane. Nigga kill that boy. Kill that boy. You like 24, 25, bro, man.
Shout out to Kill That Boy,
man. I nigga kill that boy, young brother doing his thing. You hear me, man? He said 40s is insane. This is absolutely insane, Kill That Boy.
Think that movie
is crazy, man. I can't even fathom.
He said he better be a soldier of God. Kill That Boy, man. You know you gotta capitalize that G-O-D, man. Come on, little bro, man. You hear me? You know.
Oh, Cam That Boy.
Cam That Boy only 21. Young brother doing this thing, man. You feel me?
My man said he couldn't have.
It's absolutely bonkers, my nigga. You hear me?
It's crazy.
That's crazy, man. I don't even sound right.
That sounds absolutely insane. Like my brother said, little bro said, that is insane.
That's mental sickness.
And that's just how a lot of guys be like that too, though, man. But you know what I'm saying, when it just comes to the females, it's just so much more, y'all, that it's just permeating on y'all side a little bit more than it is on us, man. A lot more of us guys are, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more not as fried as you know. Sorry, I say that, but it's true. It's way more fried chicks than it is fried niggas. Let me tell you that right now, man.
I feel like if I hit a certain age, bro, I'm just gonna have to cash it in, man. Fuck, I'm gonna buy me something.
You say he goes to resort to tricking, man.
Not
resort to tricking, man.
Hey, I couldn't.
You hear this nigga Glitch, man?
You know, I couldn't imagine it You
He a
know,
wild boy, man.
Crazy, yeah. Glitz, this nigga's wild.
man, fuck that, bro. You hitting 30 years old, you ain't got nothing, bro. You better cash it in. You better go get that life experience, bro.
They
Go
gonna
to
get that life experience. I don't know, but that might be a little bit deeper though, man. So a lot of y'all who just lame, but a lot of y'all, like I say, man, that's that epigenetic stuff, man. That's that trauma, man. That's that
so I
stuff
said,
that you ain't addressed from the childhood. It could be too. Maybe somebody touched you somewhere, did something or something. I don't know. Maybe you experienced something, seen something, and something just did. I don't know, because you know what I mean. But outside of that, I mean, to a certain extent, when you get to a certain age, I would think that's where that starts to come into play. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, go get you something.
like 30s, 40s, and you ain't got no cheeks. I'm starting to think that's like a psychological, that's some type of emotional, something happened from the childhood that wasn't addressed or talked about, or maybe you suppressed. You hear me? And now when you get, because 40 is wild. 40s is insane. That's crazy. 40 years with no cheeks.
Yeah. Take your ass to DR.
Hey, Glitch, that sound crazy, son.
Man, that's bugged. That's bugged out.
That just sounds absolutely insane, man.
I'm gonna tell my G, go to DR, bro. Take you $200.
Well, Joe from Chicago, Mr. O, what happened, man?
You get you a whole week with something that's gonna be one of the baddest. Is gonna be an 8 and up. She's gonna cook and clean for you all week for $200.
$200. How do you know?
I was just wondering how he knew this information.
That was kind of intricate right there, man. Let me find out, man.
No, I know.
Resort to tricking, man.
Nah, bro, I know niggas that do this like for real. Like
I
go.
know niggas that be tricking heavy too, yo, tricked out ass niggas. Man. Even if my money was up, I'm not doing
L know the nigga. L know the nigga that set the tricks up. That's what he know a nigga that he working.
Remember, bro, you gotta remember, I was DJing for the strip club up at Mile 62 for 2 years, bro. So I seen Delicious and all them, bro. I was with Eddie. I was DJing for Eddie every other week, bro. And
do you want to play?
Hey, man,
get your money out.
It's a money game out here, y'all. And I'm just saying, the thing is, I would never trick. So when I'm telling y'all, if you hitting a certain point in your life where you're not clicking the way that you should be clicking, hey man, I would encourage at least to go get some type of action. And if you're gonna do it, get the best bang for your buck. Take your ass to DR and spend your $200 wisely. You get a whole week's worth of some great things that have happened. Or go to Costa Rica and do whatever you need to do, and that way you could experience greatness. But I'm just saying, you can't do it off of your shit.
Oh, Glitch, do you hear this nigga? Hell, man. This nigga is crazy, man.
No, that's crazy. Because then at the end, when you spend the $200 and then you look back at it, you gotta keep it real with yourself. Like, damn, I
feel like a fucking loser, man.
I done
you don't
sold
feel like
out
a loser, man.
That's
Would you
lame.
Loser with no ass or a loser with
I feel you though, L. I feel you though. Like,
I feel where you come from a sense too, though. But
hey, if you wasn't getting none by the time you're 30, bro, you was a loser already walking into that situation.
Like I said, but listen though, man. How many guys who are 30s are absolutely virgin though? I mean, it's some. I would imagine it's a lot. Like I said, if you listen, I'm just saying if you remain a virgin up until your 30s and 40s, I would imagine there was some type of psychological, emotional issue going on.
I'm not saying that you were
going on, man.
But you've lost in the sex battle. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to.
It might be something that happened from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody auntie or freaky ass friend touched on him or something like that. Or hopefully nobody else violated him in no way that was a guy or male. I hope pause, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? A lot of us have been violated by them chicks, you know what I'm saying? They little freaky chicks, some of y'all girls is old creeps too, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all like touch on little boys and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Want the little homeboy to hit you from the bike and all that. Y'all some of y'all creeps out there too.
That's why But don't go into your 40s and doing that. I'm just trying to coach you out of at least not going into your 40s. If you hit 30, just spend the bread, bro. I mean, give it up. Your G ain't working. Not fucked up G.
Yeah, you ain't scored by 30, man. That sucks, man. Something gotta be. You feel me though, Glitch, man? Something gotta be wrong, man. What's wrong with you, man?
It's a lot of
Like you would think by 30, especially now, how easy you think you'd be a trip and fell in some cheeks on accident by now.
Social media is that.
You feel me though, Glitch, man? You been a trip and fell in some cheeks, man. Once or twice or thrice in your life with your lame ass.
That's why.
I've seen the lamest of lames, you know what I'm saying? So it really ain't no excuse for no grown man.
He said it ain't no excuse.
It ain't no excuse for no 30. It ain't no
Nigga,
excuse
you're
for no
lame
25.
because you are lame, bro. We don't have to explain it. You just are.
But that's what that's when you just gotta cash the chips in it, and that's when you gotta have that self-awareness. Like, my G's not working.
when it's 3 to 5, that's sad.
That's sad. That's crazy because it's hard to not get cheeks at that point.
Because man,
and I'm saying this at 41.
Yeah.
It's real easy.
And
Yeah,
I'm saying
again, I see why a lot of guys be deterred from talking to y'all girls because a lot of y'all girls do be on some bullshit. I just be saying to myself, like, I just say, hey, how you doing? And girls would just look at you like, and I'd be like, well, damn. You try to be nice, hold open the door for a girl, she just walk past and just don't acknowledge you or nothing. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Try to give a girl a compliment. I gotta do it. I'm like, damn, I wasn't trying to hide. I was telling you look nice. Like, they can't even give a chick a compliment without you think you trying to smash her.
Yep.
But I understand on the flip side too, because a lot of you niggas, and this is where y'all have to differentiate reality from virtual reality in that sense anyway, right? That's why I encourage y'all actually just talk to chicks without trying to holler at them. You hear me? Now that's some game for you right there, man. Talk to chicks without always trying to holler at them. Just talk to them, right? You never know. One of them days you might holler at. You gotta think 3 to 5. So just think if you just speak to 5 different chicks throughout the day, just be like, "Hey, how you doing? You look nice today." Just keep it moving. One of them chicks might be like, "Well, thank you. What's your name?"
Man, it's crazy how many
or if you gotta be able to pick up on them choosing fees. Hey man, rest in the essence to my nigga Sinful to P. I'm sorry that nigga ain't get to drop that song, man, for real. Yeah, you're choosing things. Y'all chicks better quit playing around like y'all all 50,000 and playing hard to get, man. Pretty soon, man, y'all gonna have to start really. That's why I made that song, "Settle for Less," man. Don't settle for less. That's the reason why I made that song, man. I'm telling y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Pretty soon, man, y'all might have to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? So y'all probably have to start sharing niggas out this month. Like, yeah, start sharing niggas out there. And yeah, that's a conversation that y'all just ain't ready for. You hear me? That's a conversation that most chicks ain't just perceptually prepared to even have.
Well, if they single and fucking and they sharing, they may not accept it, but they are sharing. If you single and you out here fucking and you ain't, hey, you sharing. Sharing is caring. You know?
You gotta think because this whole hookup culture, thought culture, ratchet culture, you know what I'm saying? You would liable to be riding down 71 on you'd be riding around downtown Columbus during the boom and fuck around and see some chicks at the damn stoplight busting it open on their car, man.
Hey.
I say that to say that though, this is so sexually morality is just so depleted from society, man. You know, nothing's left to the imagination, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Those are easy targets.
You
Those
know
are.
what I mean? Like these chicks are crazy, man. But you know, what I'm saying, we definitely do not want no chicks chasing us, man. It's just that, like I say, I strongly thinking, Mr. O, let me ask you about this. Maybe you can give your opinion on this. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to these chicks, they confuse or misconstrue us having standards now with us wanting them to chase us. I think that's a big part of what it is, personally, if you ask me. I think that's a major part of what the whole thing.
That's exactly what it is.
You feel me? Like I think that's what it is. Like, cause you know what I'm saying. Like niggas got brothers is having standards now. You know what I'm talking about, man? Like, you know, we don't want to mess with chicks that got kids. Seriously, anyway. You hear me? We're not trying to you know, y'all in us. We ain't about to be paying nothing, giving no money, no nothing. No disrespect, none of that. We ain't putting up with none of that, especially to a dude who ain't got no kids.
You said you wanted this 50-50 freedom.
That's what I'm saying. And that's another thing, El, and I'm glad you brought that up, El, because that's the whole thing of this whole sexual, or should I say, gender equality. See, under the guise of feminism, we about to put our feminism bag on. We about to get in our feminism bag. We about to get in our pill bag. We ain't gonna say the word because we don't want us to get thrown in that weak ass algorithm. We just gonna talk in code. We want that RPZ. We about to get on our RPZ shit like you corny ass RPZ niggas. Some of you niggas, man. Some of y'all actually got some game about y'all, but most of y'all is just some old fuck niggas, man. But we about to throw our hats on real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? When feminism, feminism came in, you hear me? Nah, but it is true though, man. Feminism came in and tore, you know what I'm saying, chicks up, especially black chicks, man. That wasn't never really nothing that was marketed towards y'all. But once they realized they could market and make money off of y'all too, definitely got on board, man. You know what I'm saying? And now I just got this old highfalutin, you know what I'm saying, super inflated egos. You know what I'm talking about? And it's just totally coupled with a lot of other things, of course, you know what I'm saying? But that's one of the major aspects of it, though. And then, unfortunately, especially, this is the thing that's throughout all society and all groups of people. It's just more specifically aimed at us for various reasons that we ain't going to get into tonight. But it's true. You know what I'm saying? This is happening in all other groups of people, too. Don't get it messed up. It just happened more so prominently amongst us. You know what I'm talking about? And that's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? Now the roles have been reversed. You feel me? They have been reversed. You dudes is very feminine. Like, you guys are very feminine, but you are feminine as a result of being raised by single women.
Right.
So, you know, I know people like to say, but I mean, that's just the facts, though. And you're not going to deal with the actual facts of the situation versus saying that's just an excuse. Nah, you can actually say that 2 down near generations on 3, right, of males who've been born in households where they were not raised with their fathers in there, man, right?
I just was having this conversation literally earlier today.
So that contributes to a lot of stuff, man. The huge indoctrination, man. A lot of y'all don't have the critical thinking or the fortitude to even expand your awareness to that type of capacity, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Due to the indoctrination. You know what I'm saying? But, right? We absolutely don't want y'all chasing us. It's like I say, standards. Dudes don't want, you know, and it's crazy that have to be able to say that, though, because over here where we at, the overwhelmingly mass majority of our black women got kids. 80+% of y'all got baby kids, man.
Yeah.
It's a very small percentage of black women that actually are childless.
Especially above the age of 25.
I'm talking about most of y'all, and listen here, most of y'all got kids by the same 20-something, 22% of us. Now, it's around, let's say it's 23 million of us brethren, black brethren in America. Right. Give or take. Right. 22% of that population, right, is the one that got the overwhelmingly mass majority of the female population pregnant. And I really don't think a lot of y'all correlate those numbers for real. And I can understand why too, though. But I don't think y'all understand what those numbers represent as far as numbers.
Y'all fucking same niggas.
That's a huge percentage gap, man.
Yeah.
My nigga, Mr. What you said? I don't know, to tell you the truth. I'm done with all the keep the kitty away BS gang. So yeah, I'm good. And he said I don't have any kids, and I feel my game got stale.
Yeah, I'm not any kids.
Don't resort to the tricking. Your game can't be stale, man. You gotta refresh your game. You gotta make sure you stay around. You know what I'm talking about? It's magnetic, charismatic guys, man. You gotta talk to chicks, man. You gotta you know what I'm saying? And listen, this is I always tell dudes this too, though, man, because I get it, man. I really do get it. And I'm not saying, you know what I mean, don't let nobody ever shame you and they're like, well, if you feel like you ain't having no luck, man, go to where you think you're gonna have some luck, man. You feel, but I will tell you this: if you lame here in America, bro, you're gonna be lame over there, though. Now you might find a chick that might like lame somewhere else, though, but you know.
It's more acceptable in other parts.
Savage other places too, man. You know, they got the internet, so they see what's going on. So, you know, play the game fair. Either way it go, you're going to have this game up in you. So, you know what I'm saying? You better make sure your game is tight. You know what I'm saying? I would say versus, see, like with me, it would be me. I just want to go mess with other type of chicks. It wouldn't be that I can't get American chicks because I can, but I mean, I would be remiss if I said that the overwhelming mass majority of y'all is. All you gotta do is look at social engineering to see it, because the majority of y'all think exactly the same, and it just kills me to say that, man.
Hey, man, they got him under that program.
It kills me to say that, my sister, and I love y'all to death still, man. When I think about having a wife and getting married, if I ever think about doing that shit ever again, probably not. Right.
You gotta get somebody that's not.
I still think about a black woman. I do. I gotta say that. I keep it 100, man. I still think black women is the most beautiful women on earth, and I think a lot of chicks, different types of nationalities, run her up too. But I think black women is absolutely the most prettiest chick. Not only just, you know, all over the world, wherever y'all black at, y'all be the prettiest chicks, man.
So stop. Have you opened yourself up to possibly think about possibly even ever marrying outside of your race?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought about you know what I'm saying, if because, you know, other chicks from other races be trying to get at me all the time. I'll tell you, man, the chicks be at me, man, especially those Middle Eastern chicks that's not from like only Arabic country. I'm talking about from like Middle East, talking about like Indian chicks and bitches from like Nepal and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? Be like, damn.
Yeah.
Be looking like over there, looking like Kali, looking like Kaylee.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. we go to the same gym. So I'm gonna tell y'all, man. Y'all need to get y'all ass in the gym because they take it over. They the next wave. They the next. Hey, the Spanish.
Hell, listen to me, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. And this ain't me. I love black women, man. You hear me?
I do too.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's this and this is what when I see them in there, I be like, man, that's what's up. I just can't do nothing but be like, man, that's what's up. It's they are Asian for sure. I don't know if they Laotian, Cambodian, Vietnamese. I don't know what that is, but I know they're from somewhere in Southeast Asia because they look like us a little bit. You feel me? They might be from Philippines or something like that. But this Filipino or Asian lady with her two daughters, they come to the gym. Been coming to the gym for like the past 4 or 5 months straight. This is a lady and her two daughters. And her two daughters is cold. The lady, you can tell when you look at her face. I can tell she's an older Asian lady. She just don't look older, but I can tell she's older. You feel me?
You talk about,
bruh, her two daughters, the one girl,
be wearing a little.
God, man. And let me tell y'all this: they're not the best looking in their face. They're very average looking Asian girls, but their bodies are flawless. They in that gym with their mama every day. And their bodies is absolutely on point. You hear me? Very average in the face. I will say that. Pretty girls, average looking girl. I would give them 5, 6s in the face. Not going front the one girl. She is pretty. She's real pretty. But the one look like their mom. And their mom is a decent looking lady, but it's their bodies though. and everything. I'm just saying, I see them in there, I'm like, damn, and this lady, I could tell she older, a lot older than what she looked. You know? But them Asian ladies, man, I'm telling you, man, them Asian chicks, man, they got their daughters up in the gym. Like, nope, no fat. We going to the gym. You hear me?
Because that's how y'all women got to know. That's how y'all going to secure some of these. I mean, honestly, man, that is visual. A lot of us are visual at first.
Right.
And then if your mind is right too, on top of the visual, it's only going to make it so much easier for you. If you got a dope ass mind, dope ass personality, and you look fly, man, you almost unstoppable out here. But that's the difference. Women just think that they could be average, and even men too, man. Because y'all, a lot of dudes, I'm gonna tell y'all the way that y'all dudes false flag it is y'all post all these pictures online, the trips, the jewelry, the cars, all that, and you know what I mean. All that could be great online. All the visually shit that people
Right.
are attracted to, women are attracted to that. That's why we post that shit.
Right.
Even if y'all cats ain't got the right mindset, going to it like Stacks was saying earlier on the sucker shit. Even when I'm talking about y'all going over here and spending some money on some shit in other countries, you still gotta have the right mindset because it's a player way to do things in all ways.
Right.
See, if you going out, don't sell your soul, man, and you'll know what I'm talking about because it's gonna come a time like we told y'all before. We've all done it before. We've all did some shit that we ain't proud of. We all done woke up that morning and been like, damn, what the fuck I do?
Straight sucker attack mode, man. I already know where you were going with that shit, man. hey, Glitch, you could tell where he was going with that bullshit. Yeah, man. Because we hate to admit it, but we will admit it though, man. We definitely all
I'm telling you.
I'm talking about I done done some super sucker shit for them chicks.
Bro.
Shit I look back on now, I'll be like, man, the fuck? I would never in a million years
like
again.
But you live and you learn.
Yeah, I'm about to say you live and you learn, baby.
And that's the difference. Like you soak that when I was talking earlier about soaking the game up. And then we have these stories. See, us telling y'all these stories, y'all should learn from our mistakes.
Yes.
That's when you really official in this shit. When you learn from not only your mistakes, but when you learn from others' mistakes. That's when you leveling up.
Yeah, you avoid a lot of BS too, man. You hear me?
Yeah. So I tell y'all, women and men, because y'all, some of y'all hate to have the conversations because it becomes invasive. Sometimes you may feel attacked.
Right.
And whatever it may be. But when you take your feelings out of it, listen to that shit. Because no matter how you feel, listen to what you could take out of that. Always listen to observe and really decipher shit. And then that's when you will level up. And that's with anything. Because if you do that in your relationships at work, you might get that, promotion because you know some shit because you was listening. Some of y'all listen and respond instead of listen to actually comprehend what's going on around you. So, you know what I mean? That's what I'll say to that. Y'all got to be more receptive to the game because the game is going to be around you and the game ain't never going to go away. No matter what you think.
You can catch the bus if you running, but oh no, the game no way. The game, okay, no. Hey, rest in the essence, somebody in Nate, dog, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. That was my joint right there, man. You hear me?
Man.
When the gang don't wait, man, you know what I'm talking about, man. It really don't. And like I said, it gotta be in you. It can't be on you. Y'all young people call it Riz now. You hear me? You gotta be charismatic and magnetic, man. It got to be in you, not on you. Some of y'all dudes just are not. You have to accept that. But see, all chicks aren't, listen, all women aren't attracted. Let me come up for this, man. Revelation, jewels being dropped. All women aren't attracted to charismatic, magnetic guys.
Nah, some of them like average dudes.
Some chicks are attracted to guys who ain't all out there and, you know, flamboyant or not even so much as flamboyant, but, you know, type of guy like, say, me or L or Glitch, right? Some girls might want a more reserved to himself, quiet, maybe, let's say, what's the words y'all be saying? Incel. Right? Because there's a lot of femcels out here. I heard that term too. It is a lot of chicks like that. I've run across quite a few since I've been home. Very weird, very awkward. A lot of y'all chicks are very socially awkward. It be killing me like, damn girl, you how old and you look like this and you're what's wrong with you, man? What done happened to you, man? A lot of y'all girls need therapy too. I've been seeing since I've been home. A lot of y'all chicks need therapy, man. You need to go talk to some goddamn body, man.
Hey, a lot of our community as a whole, a lot of niggas need therapy.
Yeah, I mean everybody, and I will agree with L on that though. For as a whole, our community, if such a thing exists, right?
Right.
Definitely need to go. And when I say I'm talking about go talk to you know, talk to somebody who, and I'm not gonna put no race card on this, but you just make sure you do make sure you go do your research, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do your research on who you gonna talk to like this to make sure their credentials match up and stuff. I mean, it's a process to do that. Trust me, I know. You hear me? You just gotta put that work in like you do anything else, though. But this will be going to any run of the mill psychiatrist or psychologist, man. You feel me?
Especially, you gotta think, man. This is your health.
Y'all say your mental health, your spirit. You better make sure you got, man. You want to make sure somebody who who's let's just say who's mentally sound as well as qualified to actually do the job and be of some good service to you. Well, my man Ken, that boy, they said them femcells be the ones getting to you going to touch. I mean, teach kids. Yeah, exactly. The weird femcells, feminist minded, they weird the girls who you sit up there who be on the social media sites, who be on the dating apps. Nice looking girls, man. Nice looking girls, man. You hear me? Nice bodies and everything, just weird. Socially awkward. When you get to know them, you can see the guy like me, especially, I can see the trauma off the top. You know, you see a chick, look at her relationship with her parents. It's gonna tell you everything you need to know about a girl. It's gonna tell you really everything you know. She don't got a relationship with her parents. Even more if she don't have parents, like either they're dead or she don't know who they are because she's adopted. A lot of adopted chicks in Columbus, I realize. Crazy.
Hey my brothers, I gotta bang out, man.
My man Glitch Guarantee, man. It's nice to have you on the show, brother, man. Anything you want to say in your closing before you get up through, man?
Yeah, man. I just want to appreciate everybody who came out, joined the chat. You know what I'm saying? Salute everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? Salute my brother Stack. Salute my brother L. You know what I'm saying? Salute my whole E&E fam. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all coming out. Like Stacks always say, you could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here tonight. So, you know what I'm saying? That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Peace and blessings to everybody, my brothers. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. It'll be easy.
Already, Glitch.
Hey, bro. All right,
no, I can bring him back in real quick. There you go.
I'm in here.
Hey, Glitch.
Yo.
Send me a track, bro.
I'll see what I can do, man. I ain't really been doing no tracks, man. I've been chilling for a little minute.
Man, here y'all niggas doing this shit. All right. Y'all gonna have new tracks out on Thursday. Let's get it.
All right, then, Glitch, man.
All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all boys. Be easy.
All right, you too, bro. Yeah, man, my man Glitch the Guarantee, man. My brother King L's in the building. Y'all know what it is, man. You feel me, man? Yeah, man. I'm still shocked that none of y'all chicks came up here and said anything about this, man. So I'm led to believe that y'all just be talking out y'all's ass. Y'all know good and damn hell well we don't be wanting y'all to chase y'all. Y'all just don't want to live up to the standards that some of these dudes are starting to have to themselves. Yeah, dudes is like going to where women ain't got children. They tired of messing with dudes with pause. They tired. Dudes is tired of messing with chicks with kids. Tired of it. Dealing with everything that come with it, expectations that come along with it. They tired of it. Especially these dudes who ain't got none. See, the dudes who got kids, you kind of lame if you say you don't want to mess with chicks who got kids. In a way, in a sense, right? But I understand that the overwhelmingly mass majority of us have no children. So why the hell would they be expected to take on women with children?
Yeah.
Mr. O, my Joe from Chicago, ahead of man.
Man, what up? What up? Hell, what up, Virg?
What's good, man? What's good with you, man?
You see me? I'm at work. Walking these beautiful hallways and shit. Man, security of the world.
Top flight security of the world, Craig.
You know it. You know it.
So, Mr. O, man, my brother, man, my young brethren, man, you know what I'm talking about? You know, man, when I mean, is it a hold on, let me just ask you this though. Let me just ask you this off top. I want to get your take on this because we already spoke on this, right? As far as us wanting women to chase us, man, speak on that, your perspective. Is it what you think chasing is on both sides? And the second part to that is, would you agree when I say that women misconstrue us having standards now as us wanting them to chase us?
All right. Oh, great. Two series of questions. Answer to the first question is, what is chasing? Basically pursuing your inhibitions, your desires, whether it be for
No, hold on. Let me get more specific, Mr. Let me get more specific. Chasing women.
Chasing women.
When it comes to pursuing the opposite, or should I say, when it comes to chasing the opposite sex, what do you consider chasing to be consist of?
Basically trying to get. We do live in a different age.
Hold on, you breaking up a little bit.
So basically, people still do
where it's a good connection or something.
Oh, sorry about that. I was in the elevator, but like I was saying,
you know what I'm saying? I can tell you in the elevator, man.
Yeah, my bad. You can hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you a little crispy now. Go ahead.
All right, so basically chasing. I know we in a different time and era where phone numbers is now being exchanged for social communication to one another like it was so for 20 and 30 years ago. But if people still doing it traditionally, like I kind of sort of do it, yeah, people exchange phone numbers or social media. You try to go ahead and have a conversation. See, I don't want to jump in the gate and try to have a text conversation with a person. I just got their credentials or whatnot because I feel like that's kind of lazy and I'm not getting the best out of the person. So I'll try to at least get into a phone conversation with said woman probably within 48 hours. The reason why I say 48 hours, within 24 hours, I ain't trying to be too thirsty. And after 48 hours going to 72 hours, it almost seems like I'm not interested and I'm not trying to be forgotten. Like I said, if I'm talking to at least a adjustable 6, I know she getting hollered at least 3 times a day, and that's at least about 21 times a week. So I ain't trying to get lost into the mixture of numbers, dudes trying to
Especially
follow
if you're
her.
interested with her. I get that, though. That makes sense, bro. Especially if you're really interested. I get that, though. I get that. See, that's that natural competition to us as men. We understand we got to compete, man. Right?
Yeah, but also,
you ain't gonna chase, though.
The thing is with that, see, as I got a little older, my hormones had calmed down, so I'm not basically like a dog chasing cars anymore in that high pursuit of punani. You did. So as I got a little older and everything, so now my biggest place in the dating market is basically all right. So being a more mature individual, and I still like to mess with young women, but for some reason I had to go through a median age of like 23 to about 27. And even when I do them numbers, a lot of the chicks, like you said, socially awkward. Mainly, they just too damn childish. And I And I refuse. I mean, that's one thing I can understand that from a 22 to a 27-year-old. That's the reason why I don't talk to women my age. Because if I gotta go ahead and go through that with a 30 plus year old,
I feel
hell
you on
no.
that, bro. I definitely feel you on that, Mr. O. Everything I love. I just had that conversation with one of my young homies the other day. I swear to God, that's ill you said that. I definitely feel you on that, bro. Definitely do.
Yeah. And I can't even lie. See, when I was growing up, I had two conflicting views. See, one, I wanted to be a Maca player and all that good stuff, but I was also raised up in the church. I was raised around older individuals, so I always had that mindset of being marriage minded. So that's the reason why I didn't get in so much trouble. I always held the job. I was looking at a citizen standpoint. Like literally, I'm somewhat of a model citizen. I go to work, stay out of trouble. Yeah, I might do a little weed here and there, but at least I ain't being belligerent out here, being fucked up and whatnot. So with that type of discipline, as I got older, I cannot hang with a woman that's not that cool. Like a lot of women, they be shit testing and don't even know why they shit testing. They just want to get a kick and a rile out of you. And I'm past trying to explain to a chick to play along. I'll just go ahead and cut a chick off and don't even talk to them no more. I'm sorry.
I feel you on that though. Yeah. And ain't nothing
And
wrong with that too though, because that doing that plays into chasing the broad. Like, you know what I'm saying? When a chick is clearly, and that's why I say zero tolerance. And this is what I say. This is why chicks probably say we want to do the chase, because niggas just ain't brothers ain't putting up with that stuff no more. They just, at the first slide of anything, just curtains.
yeah, man, like shout out to Minister Jeff. Like we cracked the code. We got y'all playbook, and I've been following my guy since 2015, off and on, but really concurrently since
Jeff is
2020.
funny as hell, man.
And sometimes, and even he said, like some of the time the shit just come out, it just be flowing like that.
Nah,
See,
but I'm just saying though, Jap is a silly ass dude, man. But I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I gotta keep it 1,000, man. He spins straight facts, man. You hear me? And it's crazy because real ones already know about all this stuff, Jap. Let's just let you know how many of you corny ass niggas out there that don't know nothing about these bras, man. And that's sad, man. And a lot of y'all just allow this to happen, and y'all just allow the thirst to take over. Y'all done bathe y'all's thirst like y'all drinking hella cans of Sprite, and y'all just sit up here and just willing through the social media. Because now through the social media, the social engineering, you got the access to the chick that you normally couldn't have access to, and you ain't got to worry about her shitting on you because you in corny and lame in person or however you may be, right? Y'all gotta
and
understand how this is creating this paradigm and this dynamic right here. That's really
also, Virgil,
it's really geared towards depopulation. I want y'all to be able to make that correlation. Go ahead, Mr. O.
also, as I got a little older, being in my mid 30s and whatnot, and me mainly trying to chase and trying to be in relationships, consensual monogamous relationships with the modern day B-dub has caused me a lot of stress, turmoil, and I found it this year, 2023. I'm about to go ahead and get out of my comfort zone and go ahead and try to holler at Latinas, and hopefully I have a better results. I'm not gonna put any other race of woman but my own, but at the same damn time, god damn it, I'm not gonna keep on getting shit on by my own race of woman either.
Right. And then you gotta think at some point it comes where you gotta look in the mirror. Right.
Oh yeah, I know it's me. It's me. I check myself every day to see I could take accountability for my actions, because that's what grown ass men do. Like I know I gotta get my shit together, but at the same time though, I look around like, yeah, I still gotta get my shit together, but I see all these other kind of dudes, you know what I'm saying? And we all competitive dudes, right? So I look at other dudes, I'll be like, you know what? This nigga ain't on my level, but he can do cash shit with some of these stracks out here. But a chick look at me, they think they can go ahead and play me like I'm a fucking sucker, and I'll be looking at them, how fucking dare you?
That's funny as hell. I mean, I ain't laughing. This is my nigga Mr. O. Like I said, I love my nigga Mr. O because niggas keep it so 100 though, and I respect that though because you know what I'm saying, when chicks know you a certain type of guy, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, they'll interact with you in a certain type of way, and I would be remiss if I was to say that's not true. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I always encourage y'all brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Like my homie John Jay said, man, just focus on building your shit and getting your shit right, man. Fuck a bro for real, especially and get it to the point like this. And this is from personal experience. This is something that I got to do for myself too. So don't ever think like I'm just got it all figured out and I'm just moral finger wagging, especially to y'all brothers that's younger than me, right? You know,
and also, words. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's to the point now, man, where we living in times now. Like, listen, man, you got to get in order to get you a pure woman in the way that what you think you want. If you a guy who want a wife and build a family, right, and you ain't got no kids already, and you want to get a chick who don't got no kids too, you gonna have to give your life to Yeshua.
And that's what I did, bro. Hey, look, real talk. And look, this is another thing too about me, though. I forgot to tell y'all. So I was a biggie growing up. You know what I'm saying? I lost and gained weight, but mainly I was a big.
We know. We remember.
So now imagine me being a working ass nigga, being an overweight ass nigga, and at some game, but not enough game ass nigga, and seeing all these chicks in my 20s and even early 30s. You know what I'm saying? Basically, either trying to play with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Probably talking about, oh, we just friends, Raj. I don't see like that. Or, you know what I'm saying? They'll be telling me up front, like, yo, I like these particular kind of guys. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, you know what I'm saying? You ain't my type of flavor. Just for them coming back a decade or even 5 years later, trying to come to me or even trying to insinuate that, you know what I'm saying, maybe I should go ahead and give them a chance, even though I'm not where I want to be financially or in my living situations. But at the same time, you know what? Chicks do be seeing potential. And maybe I'm a little bitter. Maybe I'm a little petty. I wish I would go jump through fucking hoops and actually give a damn or even try to be understanding about your circumstances after 30-some years old. I mean, am I wrong?
Nah, you're not wrong. You be silly as hell. Listen here, man. I mean, I'm not saying as you should do it like on some revenge type shit, but I'm just saying it's not conducive in any type of way, contributing to your manhood, to you to, for one, mess with a chick who you didn't want to mess with you when she was in her prime, right? For whatever reason, whatever reason, right? But then years later, she want to mess with you now too. Outside, now if it's just getting the cheeks, it's just getting the cheeks. You know what I'm saying? You gotta clap them cheeks, man. You know what I'm saying? But if it try to be like making something serious or try to, man, I would never, man. Y'all dudes, man, out there, this is what I encourage y'all to do, man. Like I say, man, talk to these chicks. Talk to these chicks without the intentions of wanting to holler at them or get out them. Just talk to women. Just talk to them. Don't talk to chicks. Even if you see a chick who you're attracted to, don't try to holler at her. Just talk to her. Say something to her. Hey, how you doing? You look nice today. You enjoy the rest of your evening, walk away, or whatever the situation may be. You know what I'm saying? Just do that.
You know what's on Virgil? In my 36 years of life, I never encountered a single woman, like an actual woman that's supposedly
they out here, trust me.
No, because every time I do cold approach, even when I did do the cold approaching shit back in the day, now that I got mature, I'm looking for, like my boy Dr. BOA said, attraction, confirmation. Now, even then, they every time I try to holler at them and we have a good conversation, I know once you get 5 minutes of good conversation, that's a good conversation with a woman. And when I try to go and seal the deal, close the deal, that's when they tell me like, oh, I got somebody, or I'm in a situation. I'm like, damn. So I never, ever dealt with a single woman. Even all my exes, literally all my exes.
You in Chicago though, right? Oh.
Yeah.
That's probably part of the problem right there. It's probably part of the problem right there, man. When you in cities like Chicago, man, the indoctrination is so sick and heavy, especially if you've been there for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, you're gonna have to go to very drastic measures, man. And I hate. I mean, like I said, it kills me. It hates me. I hate to have to say this, man. This is crazy, but I see it, man. Most of these chicks, man. Listen here, man. If they ain't in, if they ain't not a godlike, God-fearing woman, man, you probably ain't gonna get no wholesome woman, man.
There's none here in America.
Listen here, listen, y'all. Listen, let me come up for this too. This is no disrespect to my sisters, man. I love y'all to death, man. You hear me? I love y'all to death. And I'm being honest. I'm being dead ass serious with y'all right now, right? And it hurts my heart. You real talk that the overwhelming mass majority of y'all are consumed with the Jezebel spirit. This ain't me proselytizing moral finger wagging like I'm just so holy and sanctified, because I'm not. but I don't have to be to state the facts. And the facts are overwhelmingly mass majority of y'all, especially black women, are consumed, damn near possessed by the Jezebel spirit in all the ways the Jezebel spirit manifests. That's crazy.
No, that's sad, bro. And I was young, bro. I used to listen to them fucking Oprah shows and listen to them weak ass movies talking about relationships. I'm in my bad, bro. Am I back?
Wait till you get somewhere where your signal is clear, man. Let me read what Cam that boy say, man. He said these younger women got whack combo game. It's like they text, but they with oh my God, did y'all hear what my young brother said, man? That hurts my feelings to hear that, Cam that boy. And I know my brother Cam that boy is being a young brother soaking up game from brothers like myself tapping in, man, and other guys. He probably a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, advanced on these bras. And you know what I'm saying? He said talking to these young girls is like they're texting, but with their mouth.
Yeah, that shit began childish, bro. And I started saying,
that's horrible.
Hey, bro, I started seeing that with older millennials, bro. I started seeing that with older millennials back in late 2000 and like late 2000s, early 2010s. I started seeing that with the older millennial chicks, man. And know what? Since I'm on this platform, what the hell do they mean when they be talking about these so-called date profiles or one of these so-called group therapy session panels they be having on YouTube? What the hell do they mean? A man that know how to have a conversation, like have you really analyzed and examined the modern day B-dub or even American westernized female modern woman? You even examine their conversation. They won't be talking about.
Talking about a goddamn thing. And I know. Listen here, and this is just all. Like I said, all jokes aside, I know a lot of niggas complain. Nah, we ain't. Listen here, ain't real talk. Like I say, man. When it come to us, and I mean me and my brother L, man, this ain't no disrespect to nobody else. I respect everybody who's open and honest and feel comfortable to come on my platform and talk about these things because you know you ain't gonna be judged, you're not gonna be talked about, you don't get disrespected. I understand it. Not everybody's the same. Not everybody has the same experiences. Not like I say, this shit got to be in you, not on you, man. And not a lot of everybody. You know, I get that. But to add to what Mr. O is saying, though, man, you know what I'm saying? I gotta say, man. Go ahead, Go ahead, bro, man.
Bro, I give my life to the Most High in 2020, bro. And even today, as I've been trying to get more verses, word, and shout out to you and your father.
You breaking up, Mr. You breaking up, man. You gotta get somewhere stationary, man.
I am too. I'm sitting down right here, huh?
I mean, you was coming in clear just now, but the signal's breaking up still.
I had this damn Bluetooth in. Hold on.
Yo, Bluetooth ass, man, you don't take that goofy ass Bluetooth off.
Yo, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Yeah, all right. So, yeah, man. Well, while I was going off that, I was just about to go off on the damn.
You said something about Pops, man.
Oh yeah, I appreciate y'all for what y'all be doing with the Spiritual Root Sunday. It been helping me on my spiritual path as well as me going through the Word and whatnot. Like I said, in 2020, you know what I'm saying, got touched by the Most High, basically. You know what I'm saying, you can say that. And I'm trying to shape and move and form myself into a more pristine individual to present myself to the Most High and trying to go ahead and let go of all these earthly dealings and stuff I had in my early days, you know what I'm saying, especially with the street shit, gang banging, trying to be basically a degenerate out here. So with moving like that and going to the Word, even learning the real red pill from the Bible, learning and understanding these women, even from King Solomon's perspective, I had came down to the conclusion, man, like I'm not about to jump through no hoops. Majority of these chicks are stale as hell. All they looking for is a nigga to retire on, either short term or long term. And it's no feelings of all. They don't care about us. And low key, in this day and age, They really psychopath, bro. I don't even feel comfortable sleeping next to a chick. If I smash a chick now, I'm gonna go ahead and hit and go ahead and try and find my
Get on
best
up
excuse to
throw,
get about
man.
it.
Get on up throw. You never know, man. That sucking by might try to suck you by. You know what I'm talking about? You hear me?
Yeah.
Bars. That suck you by might try to suck you by. You dig?
And then while I began, you know, that Facebook matches, and I be entertaining that shit. I be looking at when Facebook be trying to talk about
It's
that
hard
dating
not
shit.
to, man. I get it, man. It's very difficult not to because it's so easy and accidents and tips, man. But look at the trade-off, though. So,
Yeah.
And listen here. If you are, listen here, this go for both sides, man, right? I had to learn this for myself. That's why I can speak on it, which is why I am single and will be remaining so until, you know, necessary things take place, right? If you want a wife, if you are, and there's nothing, listen, let me come up for this, man. There's nothing wrong with wanting a wife. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be married and have a family. That's what you're designed to do.
Yep.
You're supposed to do.
But
actually your duty. But then there's always one, right? Pause, right? But if you find that, you know, and like I say, you got to do some, but you're going to have to give your life to the Most High, man.
I
Get
did.
you a holy, sanctified woman. That's the only woman fit to be a wife. Most of these women ain't fit to be wives. And a lot of us guys, to be honest, we're not fit to be husbands.
I admit, you know what? And I'm glad you just said that. And I had to come down to the conclusion, maybe, just maybe, even though I had this in my mind that I might have been a good husband, I might have been a good man. See, that put me down to a path. Think I was better than
Let me
other
ask
men.
you this question, Mr. O.
Go ahead.
In what ways could you be a good husband or even a husband, period?
I can't even tell because I've never been married.
Okay, so the only way you can be a husband is if what?
If I had a good woman, we basically got married.
Okay, I'm gonna take it a little bit further, man. The only way you could be a husband is if what?
I'm probably out the loop, so you're gonna have to tell me, Virgil. Go ahead, tell
You
me,
can be a
bro.
husband is if you give your life to the Most High.
Oh yeah, duh. Yeah.
Flat out. So until you're ready to do that, you ain't ready to be a husband. And until you're ready to get under the leadership of a man who does that, you ain't ready to be no wife. Stop trying. So y'all shouldn't be trying to marry these broads. And y'all chicks need to give y'all life to God just as much as most of us dudes do. How about that?
Don't say they don't want to be saved. Don't save them.
Oh, we're gonna get straight raw over here, man.
That's true, well. That's true, well. They don't want and I'm done even trying to play captain. I ain't trying to be that hero. I'm trying to be that villain.
Listen, I was listening to Jap's stream a little bit earlier when I was riding around running some errands and stuff, man. And man, listen, I was if I had a son, listen, man, if I had my nephews, unless you ready to be give your life to God, nephew, don't try to rock none of these bras up. Cause you ain't going. It's very far few between, very rare. You gonna actually find an actual wife that's gonna be what you want, man. What you want as a man. Yeah.
Man,
so much trauma, so much pain and trauma, right? Even with girls that's raised with their mom and their daddy. Like I say, most of them girls raised in 2-parent homes, most of them suffer from proximal abandonment. Just because these girls was raised with their mom and their daddy don't mean it was a beautiful situation. Majority of these girls raised in 2-parent homes are suffering from proximal abandonment. That's why we got it. So you got to think we got a mixture of chicks who wasn't raised with fathers in their lives and chicks who actually was, but their fathers wasn't man.
Or in my case, in my rare case, I have abandonment issues from the female kind because up until 8 years old, I mean, my mom died when I was 8 years old, and it was just me and my father.
Rest to your moms, man. Rest to your moms. So you know what I mean. I want y'all to understand that this stuff plays into our adult lives, and it's up to us as adults to heal ourselves from this trauma. So that automatically always goes back to us. If you find you're not having success with the woman that you want to be with, which is your black woman, it's always some soul searching you got to do within yourself. And when it comes down to it, you got to get your life to the Most High. flat out. I know a lot of y'all know this because a lot of y'all grew up in the church and y'all don't want to do it because you think you're gonna be able to believe in the Most High and do that and still be able to do what you want, but no. Just like Mr. O said, you gotta let it all go, man. What me and my pops been telling y'all, man. You gotta let it all go until you're willing to let it all go. You know, just fuck these bitches. I hate to say it like that, y'all, man. We gotta keep it raw and uncut. Just fuck these bitches. Make sure you strap up, protect yourself, have your fun if you want to live like that, but understand what the ultimate consequences of that is.
That shit ain't no fun.
Exactly.
That random shit ain't no fun.
You hear what I said? I said, but understand what the consequences of that's going to be. Right?
Matter of fact, I feel like even see, look, all right, so check this out.
You over there, see, this is what y'all girls be doing, man. This is how I know. This is how you know when you're dropping straight lace game, man. Because if the chicks were feeling any type of way in opposition, they'd be blah 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 blah. That's how I know a lot of you niggas is fuck niggas, man. And y'all don't even know what the hell you're talking about. These girls can tell when they hear y'all talk. Oh, we could go say whatever we want to these niggas.
And unfortunately, I got to the point like I used to think that shit was cool. I used to think that shit was cute. I even thought that was some type of main call bullshit, you know, right. in my lizard hind brain bull. But after a while, I started looking at as a logical, reasonable person. I was like, you know what?
Now, boy, this is the second time I had to say something to you, little bro, man. You know, we pay respect, young brother, man. I hate to cut my brother Mr. O off, but you know when it comes to spelling that G-O-D, that's all caps over here, baby. You hear me, young brethren? We gotta pay respect, man.
You already know.
Gotta pay respect, brother. You know. Go ahead, Mr. O.
Yeah, shit, I forgot what I was just man, I need to stop smoking.
Nigga, Mr. O.
Man.
But basically, if you want to stay in America and you want a black woman, you have to give your life to the Most High. And hopefully, you be in church and you find a black woman in there who know what it is to be a wife.
And even then, I know what I was gonna say. Even King Solomon said in a book of Proverbs, and he said it one more time in the book of Ecclesiastes, and I think he said one more time in the book of Ecclesiastes. Because look, bro, who can find a virtuous woman? Like, especially this, I mean, I know she'll probably stick y'all like a sore thumb, but still, at the same time, where you gonna find a B-dub with less than 3 bodies, got good morals and values, got good sense of her damn head, know how to stay in shape, and actually compliment her husband or man into becoming her husband? I'll wait, and that's attractive.
But I can say where you went wrong at already is that you can't restrict yourself to just one thing. Like, you gotta see, that's the thing. I think, you know, we all put on this earth together. So we gotta think together in this world. And I think that'll help a lot of people's happiness. I think
all caps, Kim, that boy.
I think us being constructive.
All caps, young brother.
Yeah. All caps.
Well, let me read what the quote said real quick, L. Well, young brother, he said, make sure your girl travel with God before you wife her, because it can get real. That's man. Listen here, man. Cam, that boy. This is my young brother that said that. I'm telling you right now, that's facts right there. Do you hear me, y'all? Facts. You know, facts. Facts, man. We need to take the time to heal from our past traumas before trying to be in a relationship with someone else. We need to strengthen the relationship with ourselves. Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. And you know, I know, like I say, because a lot of us grew up in church and we were exposed to it to a certain extent, and we know innately, you know, if you want to, that's the only way it's going to work. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You feel me? So, you know. Until then, like I say, my advice would be to y'all brothers, until y'all ready to do that, man, just be responsible if you're going to interact with these chicks, man. You know what I'm saying? If like that, just be responsible, man.
That's what I was going to say.
Be honest and be responsible.
See, I'm like ODB, Virg. I can't even lie, bro. I have to finally come to grips with myself. Yes, I'm a nasty motherfucker. And yes, like ODB said, I'm a Scorpio.
You know, man, you's a booty smoothie ass nigga, man.
I'm not a booty smoothie ass nigga, but I do like it raw. I do like it raw. I'm sorry.
raw.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Look,
baby, I like it raw. Look at
I have been in about at least 10 plus legit relationships, and I lost count how many women I've probably been with. But every single time, no matter how so-called safe I would try to go in the deal, I wasn't safe afterwards because that motherfucker little rubber will break anything anyway, and I'm already in. And I'm going to finish. So I have basically that's the reason why I used to get in relationships because. And I know this is stupid. I know it's gonna be stupid, Virgil and King L, because I actually thought women practice the same loyalty frame as men do, with this equal society. But that was a lie. Shout out to Maury Povich. But
yeah, definitely.
but look, I'm basically a germaphobe, and I hate to say it, when it comes down to the most beautiful woman, the most attractive woman, but the least desired to beat up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm scared to go ahead and go raw because she ranks high in all the STDs and STIs because she likes it raw too.
Yeah, y'all tripping out, and y'all see, I had a whole live stream on this. Now you hear me, and I sat up here and told y'all, man, you know what I mean. Just be responsible. When I say responsible, part of that being responsible, when I say that is, strapping up. If you're gonna be out here interacting with these chicks, and I hate to say this, man, we came up again. I gotta be honest. I just gotta be honest. What Mr. O said is right. That's why I said it's a dangerous game. You hear me? Our women definitely rank high in America, especially in them STDs. So y'all here going raw, man. Y'all playing a dirty game, man. That's
Yeah.
Be playing
And
with
a scary game, bro. And on top of that, bro, and I be feeling like I thought they had the same mindset as me. I'm like, look, you do know y'all motherfuckers like to fuck any old thing, or even then, y'all be talking about y'all want to put that on us. You know what I'm saying? Talking about y'all be giving us SD, y'all be messing up our PI. So look, I'm not messing with nobody else. As long as you don't mess with nobody else, as long as I can get that motherfucker when I want that motherfucker, you can get a dick anytime you want to. I'm an equal opportunist. I don't complain. I'm like, no, you can't get no dick on the outside. No, bitch, you want it? Come on, get it. But no, they want to have their variety. They want to have their variety too, and that's why they pH balance be thrown off. That's why they yawns be smelling like battery acid, and rotten eggs sometimes. That's the reason why what I'm saying. You got like Jack said earlier. You got to wear a condom with your damn wife. What type of relationship? What type of marriage is that, bro?
That's
condom with a wife. That's crazy, man.
And then you got to pay. Hold on. I would have been cool with marriage. Look, first of all, not only do you got to be under God, but this had to be a nation under God. And last time I checked, this hasn't been a nation under no particular God, especially my God, the God of Israel. So I don't even want to officiate, or even want to even acknowledge some of y'all people's marriages because y'all in no fucking wrong anyway with this Babylonian bullshit.
So like I said, man, if you a guy out there and you want a woman and you want to have a wife and none of that, all that stuff, man, you're gonna have to find you a wife that's understands and got a relationship with the Most High, man. That's the only way it's gonna
work. Virgil, actually, that's what I'm about to say. Actually, got the first 4 letters of your name and what I'm about to go ahead and say about it. But who's qualified to be a virgin again?
You said who's qualified to be a virgin again?
I mean, damn, I gave it away. Who's qualified to be a wife? I already said, but a virgin, bro. Even when we talk to these women and be in their presence, if they already have more than one man, they like we already committed adultery. That's the reason why I only want to talk to some of these women because in accordance to Acts, and we still live by the most highest laws, even from the Old Testament to the New Testament. It still reflects the Old Testament. Look, shorty, you are an adulterer. I'm not supposed to give you no attention. You ain't supposed to get no attention from me. But for some reason, you want me to treat you like I'm your husband. You want me to give you attention, take you out, give you money, protect and provide for you. But I'm not getting hardly no cheeks. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Y'all see, this is the dynamic that's being created, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is why real ones need to be talking and saying and having these conversations, man. And it's just crazy that it's just crazy that not one of y'all chicks came up in here in 6. This is how I know. This is how we know. This is what I'm saying, y'all brothers. Now pay attention to this because I'm telling y'all, they watching and they definitely listening. Trust me. You hear me? The fact that y'all not saying nothing is proof that when y'all say this, y'all just talking out y'all's ass like we always know y'all do. That's why I say it really don't matter what y'all be thinking for real, because y'all really don't be thinking about shit except a lot of bullshit. Like I said, this whole gender equality thing messed things up too, man. And you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Red. He says this a lot too. This is some real talk, man. Y'all don't want gender equality. Y'all want gender superiority, and that's due to the indoctrination. Now that's talking about some indoctrination that's some indoctrination for your ass right there. You feel me? You don't want equality. You don't want superiority. And been given a taste of what a illusory feeling of the authority actually is, but really is what it's actually not. Because y'all really don't run shit, and all that, you can't run shit. See, when you've been given a group of people who don't actually have the ability to run shit, the illusion or perception that they can and do, you create a situation to where, you know what I'm saying, you ostracize another group of people and take away their actual power, you know what I'm saying, to where you can usurp that and use the people who think they actually got power to your advantage. Did y'all catch what I just said?
Yep.
No, I talk real fast, and I wasn't even talking fast right there, so y'all definitely should have caught what I just said. You feel me?
Yeah, Virgil, man.
Yeah, my man, I forgot who said it, but a worldly woman has conquered land spiritually, at least, at best, my man. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of females do you meet? Because it's obvious that you've never met a woman, even as a friend. That's when Niquay. You asked that to Mr. O.
Niquay.
You asked Mr. O that, Niquay.
What kind of females do you meet? Because it's obvious that you never met a woman, even as a man. Look, I am from Chicago.
Is it that bad in Chicago, man?
What?
Hold on, let me just stop my nigga Mr. O real quick, because I be hearing this a lot from my brethren from the Wendy, man. Is it really? What's wrong with y'all girls in Chicago, man?
They're niggas. That's the problem. They're niggas.
I be thinking y'all niggas be. I'm to the point to where I'm like, nah, but these niggas ain't exaggerating, man. I'm hearing it from too many guys from Chicago, man. Too many, bruh. Too many for me to be like, nah, y'all just exaggerate. Like, hey, bros ain't that, because I be looking at some chicks that I be, and I be like, oh, that's from Chicago. But bitch,
bro,
bad.
Again.
Bad and be terrible, though.
Look, April Jones, Lisa Ray McCoy.
Yeah,
all right.
A whole bunch of bad businesses. The Brat, shit.
The Brat. Look, all our women here, like Mr. Jap and I say, they are pretty, they are educated, and they gangbang. You cannot win. You cannot.
And I gotta say, man, listen, I gotta come up for this here.
Mr.
A bitch that's bad, physically a pretty girl with a nice body, educated, and she a gangbanger.
That's a triple threat.
I'm cool on that type of broad, man. For real. I don't want nothing to do with no broad like that.
Yo, imagine, and I gotta go ahead and be honest. Like, look,
he said that's bad business, bro.
I'm a street nigga, but I'm not.
That boy. You can't be exaggerating. I hear it from too many brothers from Chicago for me to be like, y'all just, man, they ain't that bad. You feel me? I even went to so far as I was hearing this about these girls from Chicago. Like, man, I gotta back me a bit from Chicago just to see if these niggas is fucking around.
Right.
I ain't got one from Chicago, but I've been hearing enough, and I'm talking about thorough niggas, man. Even Simple used to speak on this, man.
Yeah, I got lucky when I was at Central State.
Simple the ism, and Simple used to speak on this. He said, them Chicago girl, that different breed, but
yo, bro, look, from the low. Go ahead, my bad.
No, I was just saying I had a cool one when I was at Central State. You know, I was down there at the HBCU doing my thing. It was a lot of Chicago, and the Chicago cats is different. They are different. But the Chicago women, you know, like you said, they pretty, but they are gangster. They pretty gangster.
Like, yeah, bro. And look, bro. At best, you'll want an April Jones or a Lisa Ray.
Yeah.
At worst, you'll end up with a Hillary Clinton.
Oh, that big yellow chick. She was nice, but yeah, I get what you're saying, because She was super gangster. I rock with her though. She was cool as fuck. Chicago, I like Chicago, man. Chicago was a cool city for as far as the people I met from there when I was in college. And the cats that I met, just doing, just being in the city.
Niquay
But
said you need to leave Chicago.
yeah, Chicago, yeah.
I've been
Niquay,
telling you that for a minute, Mr. O, man.
I will go. I will leave, but
because Jap don't live in the Jap don't live in the side, do it?
Yeah, he's still in the shop.
Cam, that boy. So New York is a little different. It depends on where you at. So
yeah, New York is kind of similar though. It's very,
in a sense, but you got
similar.
different parts. See, the thing is, you got different parts of New York, and the good thing about New York, yes, if you go to some of like the black parts, well, I gotta say it like that.
New York chicks be mad masculine, man.
Oh, yeah, bro, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
You gotta go to the boroughs where you gotta find like a specific type. Like if you go to like, you go to Utica up in Brooklyn and get you a Jamaican. You could go over where I was at in East New York, get you a Dominican or whatever, some Spanish type flavor.
I don't want no chicks like that though because they parents be hella racist, man.
But that's gonna be any like.
Hey man, I'd rather take that.
Not with a black chick, it won't be.
Look, bro, I'm sorry, but look, if you guys take the lesser two evils, especially dealing with all right, so let's say you're dealing with a Caribbean B-dub, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna go ahead and use that. Yeah, you might deal with
too because they crazy.
All right, let's talk about the women that's transplant and probably like a first or second generation that's here, or even a third generation here. You know what I'm saying? They came from the islands. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. You might have to deal with racism from their parents. At least that's a enemy that you already know. Versus the fucking ones that's acculturated and you went to live in the same neighborhoods, went to the same schools and the same workplaces, and don't know if they're gonna be in your corner, and they come from the same black I mean, I'm just saying.
But you know what was crazy is even like even I'll take it to my lady. Like, she Peruvian Spanish from New York, and her people, they, in New York it is very in your culture. It's very culture driven out there, I would say. But I mean, they didn't really rock with too many black people until I came into the family picture. And what's crazy is I'm like probably the most upstanding and dopest. Like when you look at family aspects as a whole, I'm pretty dope aspect to the family. So, I feel like it is different though, and you do have to go through that in certain cultures. But I feel like you got to go through that even if you hear and you date somebody of a different culture, or sometimes if you date
of their own culture.
I mean, shit, a black woman, shit, you might go there if she like got some bread or something. Like I done went and met some parents where I had to not put on a show, but I had to kind of tighten up a little more because I knew the chick stayed way out in Westerville and had a big ass house. Or like, I went to Bexley for a little bit. So if I went to go take a chick out in Bexley, I know her parents, she got some bread. So I gotta, probably I'm gonna throw on the polo instead of a t-shirt if I go take her out. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. Like, it was just a little different. And that's the thing about us recognizing what environments we at, what kind of women we are dating, because there are different levels. Some chicks you could go out with a t-shirt on the first date and take her to a bar or a wing spot or whatever. And some
Mike doing that thing again, L.
Yeah, hold up real quick. And then, some of them you gotta, you gotta dress up a little bit and take to the nice spots. So, you just gotta really be cognizant of what kind of crowd you entertaining also. And I think that also gets mixed in the flavor of who people trying to get with and be with and who they talking to. You can't give some of these bottom level chicks that same service. I mean, even with the women,
bro,
like, cause women do the same shit. They not gonna give a nigga that's an average nigga the same attention as a nigga that's a balling nigga. So I don't see why dudes put theyself and flip the standards and somehow get lost in the mix of the shuffle and do it differently. We got to give this all the same kind of energy. and play the game the right way. And I think that'll instill that confidence, because that lack of confidence is a reason why some people get walked over. If you don't got that confidence, and people smell that shit, we are instinctive creatures out here. And just like a man could smell when a woman on his trail, and how he could do what he want to do with her or whatever, women, they get that smell more often than men do. So think about the times when a man gets that smell and he know what to do with it, compared to a woman who gets that same type of opportunity, as Mr. O said, 3 times a day. We gotta play the odds, man. If you're a real player,
That's just an adjustable six, L. Adjustable six get
yeah,
hollered at least 3 times a day. So imagine a chick that's bad, a
yeah,
7 and above. She get hollered at least, but bare minimum, at least
and
20 times a day.
and that's what I shoot. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. Like when I was out there, like I'm shooting for, because the thing is, I'm always shooting for the best. Like I'm shooting at the baskets. I'm going to hit the right target. Even when I was in college, my nickname was PK, and they said I was like the guy. I'm the one who's going to go for the quality. PK is, uh, I ain't going to say it. Matter of fact, I ain't even going to say the nickname and what it was, but it definitely had King at the end, and P is for, you could put the OPP or however you want to flip it. And in college, that's what they called me. And they was like, "Yo, you go for quality though. Like you out here hit like the top notch quality on the campus." And I was pretty quantified too. Like, but the top notch, what you were, and the thing is, I fell into a lot of it. And the reason I fell into a lot of it is because I low key just played the side. I was a cat at the parties, like Bird said, man. We just played the side. We didn't really put too much into it. And I think that also aided into, I don't know if y'all ever really did the psychology of um, like attracting women, but they say like you gotta have like nags. And what a nag is when you kind of somehow attract the attention of a woman in a different kind of non physical way, So by not playing like you interested in a woman, she might be more interested in you. And it's just something that we was just cool cats, man. And most of the time we was going to the party just to have a great time, chill out. Yes, we was there to definitely scope out the women that was on the scene, but we was gonna play it cool. And I think that's what always attracted women to us. Would you say that that's what it was, Birds, when we was out?
Yeah, I can say that. I can say that to an extent.
I think sometimes it's the cool. Who had that song? That was Babyface. The Cool in You. Y'all need to put that track on one day. The Cool in You by Babyface. And that was just it was just the way that we moved, and we just never forced it. And I think a lot of times, even on the women's side, like the thing is, when y'all women be attractive, I know Brownie was kind of talking about it earlier. Like, what if I like a guy? And Verge even kind of presented like when y'all do approach it sometimes, and y'all do try to chase us, it feels weird. Just like if a man tries to approach y'all and hits y'all on y'all DM 15 times, you ain't never responded. It feels a little weird. And we all feel this on both sides, and I think that somewhere in the mix of this, like women have taken their numbers up, and just because they get these inbox DMs and all this, they've kind of had a different way of thinking about it. Where men, like like Verge said, you get these DMs, we get DMs. I'm a guy that's been out the game for years, and I still get them, and I just laugh at it and I just keep it moving. But at the same time, I understand, that these women sometimes are gonna shoot their shot. And you know what? I still respect it. I do. But it's. I feel like, man, y'all gotta come out y'all shells. Like I said earlier, we gotta open up. And if you open up, you gotta be a man of God, child of God, a woman of God. that'll definitely put you in a great position too. Because once you get to know the stories, you get to know the journey, you find your what you're searching for. If you know yourself more, then you'll
Mike
find
doing the
your
thing again, L.
damn man, this damn iPad. My fault.
Now I get what y'all saying, but now look, now check this out.
My
Check
phone
this out.
died, y'all. My bad.
It's all good. Hey, yo, check this out. Check this out. Now, I agree. Men are conquerors. Now, I'm gonna have to go ahead and say what I just said. See, a lot of people want to throw out in these social media spaces or even the regular world in general, talking about, well, y'all supposed to be pursuers, y'all are hunters and everything. So I took them and I actually had to really analyze it. I say, are we really hunters or are we conquerors? Because throughout human history, I hardly even see like a whole tribe of dudes just hunt, just be hunting. Uh, well, are we conquerors? Are we supposed to go ahead and chart uncharted territory, try to conquer it, even to this modern day and age? So I hate to say it though, they took that power away from us to a degree with all these lawsuits, these so-called new social cues and social pandariums going out here. So unfortunately, yes, they have to come and talk to us because I won't get on Me Too case. I won't get no assumption case either. Like they assumed that I was trying to sexually assault her, or she assumed that I was trying to do some degenerate or degrade things to her. That's off of her assumptions. So yeah, I would like to still play the old traditional game with me going out there. I live in the real world. I gotta go outside to go to work. I gotta go outside, smoke my blunt, get my blunts and shit like that. So I'm in the real world. So, but tell me this though, like, who's to say if I'm trying to holler at a nice little slim red bum about 5'6", you know what I'm saying, with the measurements of 36, 50, and 36, you know what I'm saying, in all the right places, and she go ahead and say, like, I think you just verbally try to sexual assault me. Who in a court of public opinion who they will believe? Her, right?
Well, I mean that's just the way it's set up, but yeah. But I mean it's just man, it is twisted, and it's unfortunately that there's nothing we could do for that. And they can say anything to us, and we can take it. It definitely is different.
And then L, you gotta put it like this, L and Verge, the whole putting a nigga on blast culture that came about ever since the messenger and Facebook start kicking off really heavy though in
Yeah, I
2013.
spoke on that earlier,
Yeah,
man. I spoke
but
on
you
that
gotta
earlier. That's
remember,
some lame shit, man.
yeah,
I said, it's dudes doing that stuff now too, man.
yeah, the
I mean, I hate to say it though, Verge. It's a recompense though, because you have to understand a lot of dudes in the past had to defend themselves by doing such measures, just like the bitch. Just go ahead, get their whole and clear their whole entire name. Now, I understand it's petty. Yeah, I understand all that good stuff. But if you have to,
It's feminine. It's very feminine.
yeah.
yeah,
But
Very woman-like.
hey, but we did see one of the homies do that shit the other like last
Man,
month.
listen, man.
It was kind of warranted though. Like because you know what? Sometimes, man, I'm sorry, man. The way that people be portraying and painting these social media,
Hey,
and
these
that's
pussy.
I wouldn't do it. Now, I'm not a
Yeah,
social
I'm just
media
saying,
guy
man.
to where I
You
would
know,
bring it out like that.
you gotta
But when
understand that, man. You can't use the same tactics, man, because that's gonna bring you down to that same level, man.
it did,
It's doing shit bras do, man. You know what I'm talking about?
but I did understand when he did it, why he did it, and how he did.
I understand why he did. I just don't understand why he did it.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, man,
That'd
when
be
you got a
crazy,
brand,
man.
when you got
That ain't none of
business,
our business. Ain't none of that. None of our business. No matter what the fuck is true. If it matters true or not,
yeah.
that ain't none of my business. I don't want to know none of that shit.
I think when you got business brands and like you really out here like in the city doing a big business, I feel like you do got to protect your brand and your image sometimes. Like you said, now I know we wouldn't do nothing like that because it's just the way that we built.
Exactly.
But I get it in
Right.
some cases. Now other cases I've seen where it just was like a kind of sucker attackish. It's different. You know, it's definitely different ways, but you know, it, I just know that I would never do that shit. I would never expose. And yes, you're right about that, Mister O. That's some lame ass shit that you got to worry about in this new day and age of dating. That's why I always say, I always hope y'all have the best path that y'all can in this dating in the 2023 because it's wild out here, man. Like you said, there's so many steps that y'all gotta take. With social media, you got 10,000 dudes liking the same woman, especially if she got like, I ain't gonna lie, if I was out here, I don't think I would mess with nobody that had too many followers. Like, and it ain't even no fuck shit. It's just like, damn. Like, I don't know, man. It's just this social media world is different. We didn't have to go through this. We actually had to go walk up and talk to the woman and actually have conversation to even get validation that you can even get a number. And then the validation that you get the number, you still gotta call and have actual conversation and actually know the person and then get up and meet the person again in person and go on a date. Like, it's different now. Now all this shit is done over the fucking internet. So sometimes it'd be hard for me to really relate because I've never been in this shit. I never really had to deal with it, even though I have had social media for a long time. I'll say since like 2008. I think I was on Twitter first, and to me it just was cool. Yes, I use social media and did what we all talking about tonight on social media, but at the same time, I always still had the same process though. Like, you might be able to smash somebody real quick one night off of some social media shit, yeah, whatever. But if you're thinking about having real relationships, I'm not going to use social media for that. Like, not me. Like, personally, I don't even give a fuck. I wouldn't even be watching this social media. Honestly, I don't even want to see her social media like that. Like, when dudes start getting on the scrolling on the chick's page and seeing who liking what and going through who's on the likes.
I met a chick today. That she said I don't have no social media. I said, wow. What? Yeah, exactly.
That was a unicorn right there.
But she definitely would look like a baby mama though.
Hey, it might be tending to them kids, but it's cool. I mean, to me, somebody that's unplugged, I would probably give them more of a shot than somebody that's plugged. Honestly,
I would too, even if she was a baby mama.
Yep.
That says a lot about a chick who's not on social media.
Yeah, I definitely somebody that's not plugged in.
That would be very intriguing. Yeah. If she wasn't so smacked all this, I could have got her, but she wasn't,
Yeah, she's too smacked. But that's what I'm saying. Like, because they probably got way better personality, way better, you have more fun, a better conversation. Yeah, I mean,
kill that boy, silly. I'll still do a monetary call. A monetary call, because who the fuck is you, nigga?
Right. Right, man. Yeah, she too on too many people's radar, man. I don't give a fuck, man. I'd rather take somebody that's like super cute under the radar.
Mm-hmm.
That's just
average.
Yeah.
Most of you niggas wouldn't even better handle having a super bad bitch, man.
Yeah, I had her, man. It's cool. I mean, like I said, it's always cool to.
And that's not like a dig on none of you dudes or nothing, Paul. But I mean, a lot of y'all dudes, y'all just ain't. Y'all, even if she was on, y'all wouldn't even know what to do.
Honestly,
yeah, you're right. You're right. I ain't gonna lie, man. Look,
I'm gonna tell y'all, they the worst, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The reason I'm gonna tell y'all they the worst because they are probably the most that you gotta pay more attention to. They got more once you.
They're hella insecure. You wouldn't think so, but they're hella insecure.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Like, they want you to always be there and talk, and then. And me, I'm a cat that, like I was telling y'all earlier, I hardly call. Like, time to me was very valuable. And when we was out there, me and Virgil, we was out there like all day. So time was limited. I ain't got time to talk to you hours on the phone. I'm sorry, I don't.
Nope, I don't either.
For that, you gotta go to somewhere else. Like, if I hit you up, I'd rather be in person and we have a conversation in person. You know,
and quite honestly though,
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying it's different, man. They are very.
You can watch the playback, Uncle Diggity, man. We about to wrap this baby up. Go ahead, y'all. Though.
I was gonna say is, man, I hate to say it though, but once you reach a certain threshold in life, that whole long 5 minutes to fucking 3 hour conversation, that shit is really for the young people that's trying to figure themselves out, trying to understand what that little puppy love is. That whole staying on the phone from sun up to sundown, that shit you supposed to do when you young. If any chick over the age of 25, 27, even 30, trying to have you having long, drawn out conversations that's not going anywhere, man, cut that bitch off, like Reverend X did.
Yeah, we get to 2 hours. Am I coming over or what?
I mean, what's going on? Like,
and it's not even about like even having no sexual action, but I'd rather have a conversation in person.
All right.
I feel like we have more of a better conversation if we get together and go out somewhere. We ain't even gotta go you ain't gotta come to my house. I ain't gotta go to your house. But I feel like we could go somewhere and have a better conversation than sitting on the phone. Like the energy between people are way better when you're next to somebody and you having a real conversation than over a phone. That's how you find if you really gonna have that real energy and connection. You ain't gonna get the phone is gonna mislead you. And a lot of y'all start relationships and y'all get in relationships over the phone, and then y'all already feel like you falling in love over the phone. No, I'm trying to tell you, you never know how you really feel about a person unless you in person with that person and you have real interactive action around that person and feel their energy. Trust me, I'm trying to tell you, that phone shit, man, it always go wrong. How many people y'all know started real relationships over the phone where they didn't have no no interaction with each other, and that shit lasted?
That shit sound about goofy as hell, man. We about to wrap this thing up, man. Mr. O, man, what's your last words, man?
Well, the way that today's dating rituals or whatever you want to call it nowadays, I don't know what the hell these people are doing nowadays, but unfortunately, Verge, I know you're probably not willing and probably not wholeheartedly with this, but unfortunately, women gonna have to start talking to men first because everything right now, because I like to use the capital GODs, most instrumental and most beautifully written piece of work, because even in that particular book, which I'm referring to as the Holy Bible, that in that book said Isaiah 4:1, if that passage right now is not coming to pass, God damn it, I'm not a believer. That said, and I quote, you in that day, you'll have 7 women. Now, is the man gonna be out there still trying to catcall a cold approach? No, Verge. This is written. It said in that day, 7 women would take hold to one man. Said that I will go ahead and bring my own food. I'll bring my own money. I'll bring my own clothes. I'll do all this as long as you could go ahead and let me call you by your name and take away my shame. Now, you think a closed mouth gonna get fed, Verge? And we basically in them days now. So these shits gonna have to start talking and go ahead and start preaching what they talking and walking about. Because if not, they're gonna get lost in the sauce and into the dust. And I don't feel nothing bad for it. Actually, I love it. I fucking love it. And I'm kind of petty. That's why I go by Mr. O from Color Purple, because I'll be sitting there just like he did. Like, you fucked up, right? You sure is ugly, right? You motherfucking ran through. You smell like a dead polar bear's pussy right now. And that's how I'm gonna roll, Verge. Salute to you, Verge. L, great topic. I'm gonna rewatch the early part of this great live stream. Thank you again, brother, for letting me come on your panel. Salute to the chat. Y'all stay blessed up, prayed up, and stay out of trouble. Make sure you got your pervert protection pack. I'm about to go ahead and see y'all over that Minister Jap. I holler.
All right, then, my nigga. Oh, man. L.
Yeah, man. Thank you for Mr. O coming up tonight. We got Glitch and Guarantee in the building. everybody that came in, interacted tonight, and anybody that was in the crowd even watching. Greatly appreciate all that. And yeah, overall, man, we're gonna go to the solution-based content. Basically, we're gonna keep it player. Just don't press the issue, y'all. You know, everybody got to. We all role players if we single. It's fucked up. We all role player. If you single, you're a role player. You don't become a star player till you get wiped up. Yeah, I mean, that goes for either side. So you just gotta learn how to play your role, man, and play it great. And when you play your role great, you do what you do. If you want to get to that level, it's all about the work you put in. And I apply it to sports, but that's real life shit. So, don't sell yourself short. Definitely don't do that. I don't want none of y'all settling and feeling like you settle for anything. But shoot for the goals, man. If you see something, go get it. That's for men and women. Y'all women be feeling like Bird said. He walk in the store, he give a compliment, and it feel like it's almost uncomfortable to give compliments now because of the reaction that you might get. And now that we not giving compliments and we not doing the same things we used to, we're getting these conversations like Bird said. Now y'all telling us, oh, now y'all want us to chase y'all because y'all have now put up these walls because y'all wanted to follow this independent movement that's built these emotional walls up that we like, fuck it. Like, I don't know. I'd rather just go get me a white chick or a Spanish or a Asian or it's just whatever else except for to deal with this. And even if we do get somebody of our same race, it's like we don't want to deal with that, man. We want to get the least confrontational. So I love all women of all races of everywhere. And this ain't just for black women, this is for all women. This is for everybody, man. When we talking about this applies to everybody, man. Y'all just gotta open yourselves up. That's the solution based content. Do not lock yourself into just one race. If you feel like you want something, go get it. Go talk to the man that you want. If you're a woman, if you're a man, go get the woman that you want. Go say something. You know what I mean? Don't let opportunity pass you by because that might be the last time you get that opportunity. And that's what I'm gonna drop the mic on. You already know what it is.
Hell, man, we're gonna see you on Friday, brother. Now holla at you, brethren.
You already know, all day, every day, no days off.
You already know, man. You already know, man. Yeah, man. Y'all know how I do it, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful playback, man. Y'all want to go catch that show from last night too? That show from last night was super fire, man. We had old girl Shalom girl come up on the situation. That was dope. Yeah, man. Go ahead and hit that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, sharing social engineering, man. We're about to get up out of here, man. Of course, I'm gonna leave y'all with this beautiful classic track from E&E. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man. Ain't nobody want y'all chasing them, man. If a dude say anything about you chasing him, he probably a fun boy. I'm just gonna sit up there and say that. I'm just go ahead and say that. He probably a fun boy. Don't no man want no woman chasing after him, man. And especially if she ain't about to sit down here and jump on board with what you got going on. You really need to go ahead and chase somebody else. You chase somebody else, goddammit. You want to chase me down to try to make me do what you want? Nah, man. That ain't gonna happen, man. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, though, man. Stop chasing after these bras if that's what you're doing, bro. As a man, don't chase nothing, man. You feel me? Pursue, but don't chase, man. Especially women. Because I'm telling you right now, man, chasing women will have you somewhere you ain't trying to be. In so many different ways, you know what I'm talking about? I want y'all young brothers especially, man, to take heed to that, man. Take your time. Take your time, young man. A nigga used to say, you better slow your roll. Y'all know about that, man. You already know, Lance Parker. Shout out to everybody in the chat that came through and showed they love. You know what I'm talking about, man? We're going to leave y'all with this beautiful track, E&E, off of my man, King L's album 1111. You know what I'm talking about? Featuring my brother Glister Guarantee. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all enjoy y'all's evening, man. Hit that like button, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on social media. Tap in with us tomorrow evening where we will be discussing. Hold on, let me get it for y'all real quick. All right, let me sit up here and do this real quick. Pull it up so I can tell y'all what we're gonna be talking about tomorrow. Oh yeah, tomorrow it's gonna be good right here, man. All right. This is what we're gonna be talking about tomorrow. This is what we're gonna be talking about tomorrow. Hey, the effects of social engineering on the psyche as a content creator. What y'all know about that, man? What y'all think about that? What you think about that, L? You still there, bro? He ain't there. Yeah, but tomorrow's show, that's what tomorrow's show gonna be about, man. Tap in, walk with us, man. You hear me? Y'all ain't gonna want to miss tomorrow's show, man, because this is something that I've been analyzing and kind of dissecting behind the scenes myself, using myself, right, as a test study. You hear me? So, I think there's something we need to address, y'all. All right? It's going to be a dope conversation, you know what I'm saying? You already know, Cam, that boy. Thanks for your support. Thanks for contributing to the situation with your comments and, your insight as a young brother. This is a young brother right here, man. He younger than my nephew. My nephews is older than him. I got one nephew that's younger than him. All my other nephews is older than Kim, that boy, 21, young boy, tapping in with his big bro, Stacks with the Facts, man, sucking up this game, man, expanding on this knowledge that he already got. That's a beautiful thing. It's an honor and a privilege. I appreciate it. You hear me? We over here building young men. You hear me? Not none of these old silly ass young boys out here. We building young men out here, man. We telling our young brothers something different. You know what I mean? No crimes. Don't go to jail, man. No, leave that's no. Don't do that. Right? No thug life. No street life. No D-boy. No gangster. That's just corny. Sorry, it's corny. It's gonna lead you nowhere but dead in the joint. Right? Tell these young brothers to focus on developing yourself and the man you're supposed to be, and then you can worry about a broad, man. Right? Facts. Thank you all for tapping in with us, man. We're riding out to this 11-11, man. Let's go.
You know what it is.
Sorry on the beat.
2020 vision. So now, please. Waste no time. Move to the side for a player. Full court shots like a layup. See, I was feeling great from the way up. 12 round damn babe was major. Move to the side for a player. Full court shots like a layup. See, I was feeling great from the way up. 12 rounds, damn babe was major. I told him this, never on the quit, move with ownership, invoking this. Nigga move just like motorists. Muse on this, who on this? Real, they really holograms, older man. Catch me on the sand, moving lamb. Line glance, time to feed the fam. Headshots right between their eyes, I don't ever lie. Step aside, I'm taking my, plus I need the extra 9. FYUB, if I translate, it was like damn, you would see. Need them babies with no blue like I'm anti-UNC. Skip the class, get caught by truancy. You can't outrun that eulogy. Move to the side for a player.
Full court shots like a layup. See, I was feeling great from the way up. 12 round damn babe was major. Move to the side for a player. Full court shots like a layup. See, I was feeling great from the way up. 12 rounds, damn babe was major.
Blowing gas, you could catch me with a cash at. Wrist shine like the flash on my camera app. Bitch bad from the back is how I handle that. Cash rules like I'm bringing 94 back. Leroy, cause the nigga got that glow jack. D-boy in the booth, cause I spit that. Crack, nigga, pockets heavy like a nigga trap. Overpaid and underrated, this is strictly fact. Still fresh, bitch, I got designer everything on. Velveeta, nigga, I'm just trying to get my cheese on. God, fam, and money, things that I lean on. Money, power, respect, still my motherfucking theme song. Eyes chinky cause I get my collard greens on. Steady rolling till the motherfucking trees gone. See me ballin', ain't no motherfucking cleats on. Cold world, I'm just here to keep the streets warm.
Move to the side for a player. Full court shots like a layup. See, I was feeling great from the way up. 12 round damn babe was major. Move to the side for a player. Full court shots like a layup. See, I was feeling great from the way up. 12 rounds, damn babe was major.